against you. Broken, just a means to an end. Don't bow to the collective. Don't play the status game. You're a unique individual, not just a nameless friend. Escape the competition, just be who you are. You are your own purpose, your own guiding star. Follow your bliss and let your fire ignite. Step out of the shadows and into the light. Slay the heavy dragon of the systems thou shalt. Reject the fake guilt when they say it's your fault. True power isn't capital, and it isn't the state. It's individual willpower that chooses your fate. Escape the competition, just be who you are. You are your own purpose, your own guiding star. Follow your bliss and let your fire ignite. Step out of the shadows and into the light. We become what we think about, so plant the right seed. First become a king, that is all that you need. No classes, no masses, the truth you perceive. Stand on your own, you have the freedom to lead. There is a crowd in here that fooled themselves. They brought their friends and they made their hell. They faked their grin in a lonely cell to the bitter end. But what do I know? There are a few in here that hurt themselves. They kick and bend in a dried up well. They call for help and you know them well. Are you aware? But what do I know? I will not surrender. No, I will not surrender. No, I will not surrender. I will not surrender. When God falls fast asleep, the kids still dance in city streets. From the White House lawn to the Middle East and all around.
Yeah, there's tons of times when the stream would start, it would be like a minute long stop, on Kick.
There's a place to hide, it's in our minds, it's in the dark. It's well known that we have a fragile.
I don't know why it's a bug there, like, I don't know, but it's a bug, it's a Kick specific bug, I think. It's interesting Trainwreck is back on Kick now. He stopped streaming, I thought. He's like back now. Makes you wonder what's going on. Makes you wonder what's going on, man. Just a little bit though. Just a little bit. Hayarigami tonight.
This time I feel it now. When God falls fast asleep, the kids still dance in city streets. From the White House lawn to the Middle East and all around. I'm just saying that this time I feel it now. When God falls fast asleep, the kids still move to a steady beat. Even if it's bombs landing at their feet. All around, I'm just saying that this time I feel it now. When God falls fast asleep, the kids still dance in city streets. From the White House lawn to the Middle East and all around. I'm just saying that this time I feel it now. When God falls fast asleep, the kids still move to a steady beat. Even if it's bombs landing at their feet. All around, I'm just saying that this time I feel it now. This time I feel it now. I feel it now. This time I feel it now. This time I feel it.
Hayarigami tonight, science route, so buckle in. Well, well, we'll start sometime soonish. I was looking at I was just looking at like the internet. I was looking at Twitter, looking around. People talking about people talking about streaming kind of makes me sick now, cause it's like it's so fucking fake. So lame. If people are all pretending like they're getting into it, like I'm a streamer, how do we do this? I don't know. You don't do it. It's not real. Speaking of, let's turn the music down a bit. I've been thinking, did you reach the split? Yeah, I did. Of course I did. I've been thinking, I definitely gotta get the, I gotta get working on our platform faster. So I think maybe I should do that, like, leaderboard website. I mean, I could just put it on the server, right? Like, I just don't have to do anything else. I was thinking about that. I was thinking I should just try to build that idea. I know I kind of like wasn't sure if anybody would like it, the idea. So I'm like, do I bother building it? But then usually my ideas, I have to show you guys what they are before. Like I usually have to build the thing before anybody sees what I'm even really talking about. I think it's a good idea. I think I should build it, even as just an experiment, probably. Because it'll give me some of the back-end experience I need for the platform, right? Because I'll have NFTs, I'll figure out... I mean, we already have NFTs, but like a much more complicated system about them. I wonder how hard it is to make like a meme coin just to use. It doesn't seem like it'd be that hard. Doesn't seem like it'd be that hard. What's up? What's up? E? I'm sure the name didn't get typed or something. Or what? If you have auto join on, it'll join the second you type the first letter. That's what it'll do.
Blood, malevolence sneaking up the spine of the world, ready for the bastard son. They're on fire in the veins of men, they're in misery.
Some lady here. I'm moving a lot of my content to Rumble soon. Rumble. I stream on Rumble, I think, every day. What do I think of Rumble? I don't even think of it. So, I don't know. Like, Rumble could win me over, right? If they just, like, if we ever saw anybody in chat or anything there, right? I'd be like, whoa. Whoa, Rumble. I have the chat on all the time, but there's just never anyone there. So, I don't know. It seems dead to me. The website seems dead. Is it dead? I don't know. I don't know. Damn, this Larry guy rules. I posted about the Wright's husband is there. He chants. He did before, yeah. He did before, yeah. This guy's right though. So I was posting. I'll explain People were talking about Kick, and I posted, you know, like, I posted that Grub and Dove guy I found the other day. Were you there when I pointed that out, Gio? The Grub and Dove guy literally just has LLMs in his chat. That's all he has. And he's partner. And I was like, what the fuck is this? But Kick is just like that, you know? That's just how Kick is. But yeah, I was talking to somebody about that. This guy Larry, who's cool, he follows me too. He said, I've seen that scenario so many times on Kick. How do you have 270 viewers in a dead chat? Yeah, I know. Bugger? No. His name's Grub and Dove. It doesn't matter. He's a cheater that talks to bots. Okay? It doesn't. The details of him don't matter. It's another Kick streamer that's faking. It's yet another Kick streamer that's just cheating, you know? Let me see. Everybody knows that they are being honest. It actually took me effort to go to that guy's Kick page. I felt filthy opening the app just to do that. That's why I stopped streaming on Kick. It's because I started feeling that way. It amazes me the lengths people go to in order to make money playing video games. That's something Max used to say. Max used to say people can't let their dream go of smoking weed and playing video games. Getting paid for smoking weed and playing video games. He was right when he said that. Because remember when we were doing Sims. One of our biggest problems with streamers was they would be all like stuck up and expect more out of the platform, you know, like. And so you're talking about that one time. Lots of people were like they're just expecting more, and it's like, I don't know. Sims offered a lot for people actually trying it. Like, I think most of us miss Sims. It was one of the nicest. It was the nicest platform we've ever been on, I think. Because, like, people hate the idea of the keys, but did it not make the chats better that you have to buy a key so you don't have, like, random people coming in and talking shit for no reason? Everybody that joined your room on Sims wanted to be there. And they stayed because they wanted to be there. They held the key because they wanted to be there. I know a lot of people don't like the idea of paying, but I think I think they will accept it soon. They need to accept that if you're not paying, it's because there's a separate market, like an attention market, and you're actually not the customer. You're actually the product. Your attention's actually the product. I mean, the key meant even the lurkers wanted to be that. Right, exactly, yeah. Yeah. I can see, like, some people wanted to keep a really low price, which, like we figured out through the testing, that the mellow curve was way better than the standard curve for sure, right? The mellow curve was the curve to use. We were going to Max said he was going to default that, but never really happened. I wonder if that Max mushrooms, what was his name, Max, whatever, that came in the chat was actually Max. No wonder. I know Dingus is like, no way. I do wonder. But anyway, from our experience there, I can't really hate the idea. I think it's a great idea still. So, the sooner Sims 2 exists, the better. I don't know. I also probably shouldn't rush into building and finishing it though, because, you know, it's probably not a great idea either. But the sooner we have it, the better. Because then I can reach out, then I can go back to headhunting streamers and talent, right? Which is something I think I'm good at. Like, I wish I had something right now. That's why I was working on the card game, right? Some reason to talk to streamers. And, like, I had something to offer them. I mean, the card game would be something to offer them. I just remember that's the main reason I was working on it. So I need to finish something with a similar thing. I think the, you know what, with that club app coming out, I think my billboard idea, leaderboard idea website is even better. I should build that. Okay, so Sunday and Monday, I'm gonna take off and I'm gonna build a leaderboard website. Yeah, do definitely build that. So the idea of the leaderboard website is, let me finish reading this post and then I'll tell you that. Most of them will, okay, let's see. It amazes me the lengths people go to in order to make money playing video games. What they are trading is their life and potential for peanuts. He's right. Most of them will fall down in extreme poverty. Half of them are surviving on welfare, which means American taxpayers are subsidizing Kick, just like they are for Walmart employees who are underpaid. He's right on that too. Kick teaches people that begging for money is okay. There's no shame in it. There's always shame in fraud and sloth. On the other side, if you're watching people play video games, you're losing your potential versus educating yourself with good content. Yeah. Watching good content showing the skills of a trade, how to open a company, and how to invest. If people had spent 10,000 hours on Kick, they could have been wealthy. If only they had done something slightly different. Begging and simping aren't easy, it's true. Let me reply to him real quick. She's so random, so quirky. Her jokes are even funny. What does your leaderboard have to do with online hookery? Everything. 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 Everything, bro. They said Mars was red, but it looks more like a bruise. Guess this planet. What am I gonna say? I don't know. They sent me all the way out here just to observe. But observation is just a fancy word for loneliness with paperwork. The air recyclers hum like a cheap saxophone in an empty bar. And if you listen long enough, it almost sounds like forgiveness from afar. Every memory is a snow globe, shaking too hard and it just looks like a storm. Out here in the freezing dust where the shadows lose their form. Christmas lights don't work so well on Mars. They say the atmosphere's to blame, but I say it's the people, and the ghosts that call my name. I don't have a good thought right now. We're playing them later. I got 3 personalities crammed in one skull, and not a single one knows how to make a decent coffee. They said this base was state-of-the-art, but it's just state-of-the-art decay. You can tell a lot about a man by the way he looks at a frozen window. Some see a barrier keeping out the cold, but I just see a mirror. Okay, leaderboard idea. What are you thinking? Okay, leaderboard idea. Here's the overview of the idea. So it's a leaderboard website, right? Everybody's on the leaderboard. And how do you get on the top? You vote. People vote for you. Well, how do you vote? For every card you have, you get 1 vote. Now, I'm open to the idea of different rarities being different amounts of votes, but I haven't decided. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that or not yet. Anyways, every card is a vote, similar to Blaze, kind of, right? And then every one of their backstage passes is 1 vote, so every card will be a vote. And then the idea is you're competing for some kind of fake currency, right? To buy that basically is just used. This is where we have cards on online hookers. No, but there will definitely be Linda and Evil Yoko, you know, and even Yoko, tasteful Yoko pinups. There will be all kinds of cards. what I'm thinking is, so depending on your place in the leaderboard at the end of the week, you'll get some amount of this money, or you'll get packs. Maybe you directly get packs. I think it's better to get money. I gotta, well, whatever token. It's not real money. It's Monopoly money, basically, right? But anyways, you get this fake money and you buy packs with it, right? Back to Tasteful, are we? We never left Tasteful for Yoko. I've never left Tasteful for Yoko. It depends on the character, Gio. The different characters have different standards. Different characters have different standards. Anyway. So what I'm thinking is, it's kind of like a card collection game, right? But it hasn't been used in stream marketing. The Tasteful thing? Well, what is even stream marketing, bro? Like, what even is that? I don't have any. What is stream marketing even? What even are you describing? I think it'll be cool because the idea is you collect cards, right? And you vote with your cards. And then at the end of the week, you will see all the people that voted on you, and you'll also see what cards they used to vote on you. So I'm thinking it's like, you click somebody's name, right? And there's a thing there, vote for them. And it says how many votes do you want to do, right? And you either type in a number or drop down. I think type in a number because you'll have a lot of cards eventually. And then it'll ask you after you say how many votes which cards you want to pick, right? And then a window will pop open with all your cards, and you'll go through and pick which ones. They'll probably like an auto button to just like do it automatically in case you don't care about that. But if you do, you can pick specific cards, because at the end of the week you'll get a page that you'll get a report and you'll see all the cards that voted on you, right? So the idea is there to like, you can kind of show off by using your cooler cards to vote on people, right? And you're kind of showing them your card to them. I'm hoping it'll like inspire people to want more cards too, because they'll like see cards and be like, I want that one, and so they might buy packs, you know. Now the idea is to make it totally playable with the Monopoly money. When you would pitch them. Well, I've only pitched on. I mean, the real ones I've only pitched. Like with the Lindas, with the new Linda thing. That's the only time I really pitched it, I think. Anyway, what do you think of the idea, June? I think it'll be cool. It's basically just boiling down Blaze into just the voting and leaderboard. I don't think it needs a chat. I think you just have a line, like I was saying, in your profile to put contact info, like an email or your Twitter or whatever. You put whatever you want there. Wherever you want them to contact you, put in the line. And then your profile will also have like cards that you can select, like Steam. You know, you put different cards there. Maybe every card also comes with a banner. And then if you make it your primary card, it sets your banner. Because that wouldn't be too hard to make, right? Make a variant of the art with that's longer. I think that's a good idea. Anyway, that's the idea. So I'm not sure I really get it. Why don't you get it? I don't get what I'm not explaining. It's a leaderboard, okay? And I don't know how else to explain it. You get votes based on how many cards you own, and you vote on each other, right? You can vote on yourself, but I'm thinking it'll mark you. I'm thinking we'll have like a thing that shows how much you vote on yourself at all times. You'll be allowed to vote on yourself, but it'll mark you as that. Like your name will turn red. I mean, okay, but won't it be super inflated too? Inflated. What do you think? Inflation. Well, well, the money will start basically worthless. Like well, the money's gonna start basically worthless, Gio. Yeah, it's super inflated. It's almost worthless. Yeah, but but that's gonna be the default. But that's gonna be the default. Yes, it's basically you're playing for fractions of a cent or something, but you get to collect cards, right? And the design is to have a working economy, Gio. The design, the point of the thing is to make something fun to kind of do and kind of like quote unquote compete. They kind of like test out a crypto idea that's just like bare bones running. It could make money if people put any liquidity in. It would make money, but it doesn't require it for the idea. I'm not trying to make a really good, well-running economy. It's just fun little collecting game. Because inflation, it'll exist, but I mean, it's gonna start really bad. It doesn't really matter, is what I'm saying. And then I'm thinking, have the pack price set by the prize amount. So like it's a percentage of the prize amount. So if we adjust, if the prize amount adjusts, then the pack price adjusts too. So that's how I'm countering the inflation. The pack prices will be based on how much you get for the epoch. So they'll real-time adjust. Oh, fine. That's why I don't get it. There's a prize too. Well, yeah, there's a prize. The prize is why you're voting on each other. Okay, so it's a leaderboard, right? At the end of the week, it divvies up just like Blaze does. It divvies up a fake amount of coin, right? And splits them based on how many votes you get. Percentage of votes. Vote share. Now the question is, are the cards, should the cards be one of one or multiples of them or what? One of one would be kind of crazy, right? Then everybody gets, maybe one of one is the way to make it really cool though. Right? Maybe one of one is the way to make it really cool though, if they're all one of one. Let's think about that. That might make the game really cool, right? Because then you have all the cards that you like that you have, you are the only person with them. Maybe. That's why I don't get it. The idea is you get a percentage of the money, right? The fake money I give out, and then the packs cost some percentage of that, and so you buy packs, and then you open them, and then you get cards, and then those are votes, and then you vote on people, and then it repeats week after week. And then I just keep making more new cards. Who would vote with a unique card that we don't lose it? It's just like the vote backstage pass. You don't lose it. You still own the card. Your computer will explode. Why? Why would my computer explode? I could do that. Yeah, they would look. I'm basing it off the Blaze model. So the backstage passes, it's the same as that. You don't use them. You click them, right, and they turn gray. They turn gray after you vote. And then at the end of the week, the guy sees them, and then you get them all back at the start of next week. Constantly generating art. Yeah, but I don't think it'll be so... I mean, I could do that. Like... What I'm thinking is there'll be rarities. Maybe they're one of one, but maybe there's like variations of the same card. Like one card's just a still, right? Then the uncommon version of it is a but wait, if they're common, I want it so you open a pack and you get more than one card. I really got to think about the actual economy of the cards a bit more. But I definitely want... See, the key parts are... I want opening packs to be fun, right? And I want the leaderboard part to be fun. It doesn't really matter if the economy is good or not. I just want the website used, right? Like, and then we, like... If it's fun at all, right? If people are into it at all, then... I mean, I can advertise this to, like, crypto people to check it out, right, as a game. And it gives me a tool to talk to people and say, check out this website, right? And that operates on a crypto thing. And it gives me an opportunity to build something on a crypto thing like this. It gives me experience I need for the platform. Without actually being something with any kind, with the weight, you know, the importance of the platform. It's an early run of some of the ideas. Cubit thinks he's still banned for some reason. What if you voted on someone and they got the card? No, that wouldn't work. Well, yeah, well, I think I am going to let you give cards to people if you want. I think that is important. And trading, I mean, because I'm going to make them NFTs, right? So you can trade them, you can give them to people, you can sell them. And then I'm just going to get like I think I'm going to set it up so I get a percentage of if you guys sell them. I mean, I could do that on the OpenSea end, on the OpenSea the part where it's on that, right on the actual like NFT marketplace site. I could set it up so there I have a percentage. And here's the thing, if we have a lot of activity, then people will notice in crypto. People notice when things have a lot of activity. Even if like the thing's not really making money, they notice when there's lots of activity because like it's obvious. So that'd be cool. I don't know. And also I'm thinking the pack opening, if that's fun too, like streamers might do it, right? To see what packs they get. Like, it's not, the economy of the website isn't the only part I'm thinking about. I'm trying to think about a tool to talk to crypto people, to talk to streamers, get them to play it. And then like their audiences would probably want to play it, right? You get a streamer to play it, their audience would play it. But 30 minutes, geez. So a real crypto? Yeah. It would be a real crypto, yeah. We're Spooky Ghost today, though. It's gotta be, it's gotta be real crypto so I have experience doing something, is what I'm thinking. Bro, Mirai, stop trying to get Cuba to come here anyways, bro. What are you doing? I appreciate you're trying to like do something good. Something good would be not doing that. You ever thought of that? I think I want Cuba coming in here and like talking about he's gonna kill himself or something. You think I want that? If he tried to come back, then that'd be one thing. But don't push him to come back. This guy. We'll be getting the fuck out. Yeah, for real. This guy. Or taking care of your... Oh my god. I just remembered he has a child. Ah. Making me mad again. Anyways, we have Hayarigami tonight. Jesus Christ, that guy. That freaking guy. Anyways, I have this thing on, the open sea thing. Where is it? How do I get it on the screen? We are doing the science route tonight. So the path ends pretty much right after, like, the communist lady presses Yukino, her first love. Oh, you know what? I plugged in the thing for watching movies yesterday. We watched the cartoon. I need to fix that here, and then there we go. So, anyways, I think on the OpenSea thing, I can set like the royalty situation on there, and then I think you guys can also like list your things back on here. I think, it's like if you wanted to sell it, I think this already handles all that. Like, you wouldn't have to, I wouldn't have to build that into the website, is what I'm saying. I think OpenSea can handle all that part. I just need to build a thing to gift cards to give them to people. That's all I need to do on that, I think. Give me cup. So I don't know. I think I should build it. I was on the fence because, like, when I'm explaining, I get nobody really gets it. But I think it's a good idea. I'm gonna trust my instincts on this and build it, and then when you guys see it, you'll understand it. I think when you see it, you'll understand it. Now I gotta think out the economy though. Like, what kind of... I know I want when people open a pack to get more than one card. I think one card is cool for like scam cards and stuff, but for this game, you probably should get more than one, right? Oh, how about this? Make the common ones, maybe there's like 5 of them, of each one. Maybe not. Maybe still make them all 1-on-1. I kind of think 1-on-1 would be pretty, like... what I'm thinking is, like... They're 1-of-1, but they're like a set, right? They're different. They're similar looking. There's like, maybe like 10 that are similar looking, but they're actually different, so they're actually 1-on-1. I think that's the move for common, and then make like an uncommon one for the set, and then like a rare one for the set, and then do the next set, and then do a bunch of 10, like do a bunch of sets like that, and then when you open a pack, you get like for sure X amount of common ones, and then one uncommon or rare, possibly, right? Something like this. I mean, no, not possibly the uncommon or rare. Like, you are insured one or the other, I think. Like, make a pick from the uncommon and rares for one of the cards. Something like that. Something like that. It doesn't mean you have to make a lot of uncommon and rare cards. If we get them every pack, make a lot more than I'm thinking. I mean, I could just... I have to scale it, like, to make sense. Yeah, I'm thinking like 2 common cards, and then an uncommon or rare card. I think that'd be a good pack. What do you think? Would my pack, does it have a sorted rare? Well, that's what I'm saying right now. I'm trying to figure that out. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. What do you think would be good? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It could. I know I want it to be... I think like 3 cards per pack would be good. I think 3 cards per pack. Besides that, I don't know. I'm thinking. Okay, hold on. Chat isn't popping up right? Oh no, it is. Oh, it has it locked. It locked. Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I think 3 cards. And I think do make them one of one. I think do. But make them similar, like you know, sometimes like I'll make a big set of something, like I'll use the same prompt. They'll be the same prompt. They'll be different seeds though. So like they'll be, and if people want a specific one, they have to talk somebody into getting it from them. Yeah, I think one of one is the move for this idea, right? Because then it makes it way cooler, even if they're only slightly different. People will still like that they have the one. Yeah, I think that's the move. Everyone's one of one. No, that's fine anyways. From when I was making the NFTs, I can set the art all individually, like with a spreadsheet, a CSV, a comma separated thing. So I can make them all unique art, so I'll just do that. Everyone will have unique art. I don't know if I need the rarities or not though. Maybe don't even bother with the rarities and just make it 3 cards. But I don't know. You know what? Maybe you can pay the coin to make a card a better rarity, and then like it adds an effect to it. Because I'm thinking, like, if you have them on your profile, right? Some people might want to be like, okay, I want this one to be gold or whatever thing. But the only thing is, then I'd have to make all those versions, or... I mean, you know what I could do? I could do it manually. But when somebody does it, I could, I could just make the... I mean, I couldn't make the thing. I don't know, there's gotta be a way to do it automatically, though. I bet. No need for rarities, but maybe shiny or whatever. Yeah, I think make it so you can upgrade them to shiny or whatever thing, whatever one. Yeah, I think that's good. Hologram, shiny. You can pay points to do it. Pay the coin to do it. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because people will definitely like it for their cards, the ones they really like, right? To add some kind of effect to it. If I can build a way to do the effect, like, that I don't have to do, that'd be ideal. But it might not be able to look as cool if I don't do it some manual way. I don't know. I'll think about that. But I think that's it. That's the move. Ask Leafy. Which question? Yeah, I think 3 cards, no rarities. Since they're all one of one, the rarity doesn't really matter. And then, and you know what? The effect, it should be able to be turned on and off too if you don't like it, right? So in case you trade it with someone, if they don't like that effect, they should be able to turn it off or to get a different one. I mean, I guess you could have it in that menu where you pay to upgrade it. You could remove them. I guess you don't have to do that. I guess put it in that menu, like remove effect. About extras on cards? Sure, I can ask her, but what am I asking about? Like, how to do it? What is she... About what types? The Leafy playing that game is pretty good. I think that is a good stream game, that Tomodachi Life thing. She's right on that. It was a good game for her to play. Cool to watch, interesting. I think a good bit would be somebody playing that and making all the streamer, like kick streamers on an island. Ideas? Yeah, I'll ask her about ideas. Kick streamer island, I think would be good, or maybe just streamer island. I think that'd be pretty interesting. There might be an audience for that. Obviously, there's not even much audience for streaming at all, but I think there might be an audience for that. Because you could see, because they would like interact and stuff, and it'd be kind of funny. Influencer Island, yeah, I think that's because you could do it, and you can make it funny, right? Because you get to type in all that stuff, all the different things. It definitely work. It inspired me to play this other game called what was it called? Wonderland, Neverland, something like that. Hold on, I'll show you the game it made me play. It's Wonderland, no, Wonder Neverland, World Neverland. It's a Steam game. Now the newer ones, I don't like the look of it all. Yeah, these are the new ones. I don't like these ones at all. I don't like these ones at all. Not one bit. I hate the new ones actually. But the old ones. Let's play the PSP one. World Neverland trailer on Switch. No, it's only the. I guess that one's the only one that came out in English. Was that one? But there's gotta be one for the Japanese one. World Neverland PSP. Oh, Devin Nash did a video on the fake economy. Here's the thing though, Devin Nash does it not seem like he's behind the curve on everything? I know, like, yeah, duh, right? Like, duh. Yes, it's all fake, yeah. Just Clips could have told you that a year ago. I don't know. Okay, let's check it out real quick. See if there's anything we don't know in here before we get started.
Have you had the feeling recently when you've been scrolling social media that you're being astroturfed?
Yes, it's fake.
And likewise, you can see all of these other influencers who, to varying degrees, have
it's the clipping server, yeah.
With 800. Think about platforms.
Yep, it's the clipping server, yeah.
All going to be short form mostly, so this is going to be clips of videos over here for a second.
Yeah, they pay you for clipping specific people, and then money goes back into it that way, yeah.
The 100,000 views.
But I thought this was like common sense. I thought everybody knew this. This guy Eddie had on TikTok. Yeah, he's a Twitch. I guess he's from. I tried to talk to him. The guy ignored me though. He's from. Like he's some kind of media. Like he was some kind of middleman in media management or something. Like he gets deals for people or something. I don't know.
Means
something like that is his job.
Individual. So if you have 2 or 3 clips that get, let's say you have 3 clips that get 30,000 views each, you do not get paid. But if you have 3 clips that get 30,000 views and then
yeah, so what happens is because nobody really wants to watch these things, the clippers just pay view bots.
One clip that gets 10,000.
So it's all fake. Like that's why people keep saying like clipping is the future and stuff like that. Is I don't know. I was wondering if there's anything like really new. He does the math, which is cool, I guess. But I thought this was obvious.
So most of these people are creating for these campaigns. They're creating like 50 to 100 different clips across multiple different accounts in order to reach this payment threshold, and then they get paid based on the on the CPM that was stated. There are also bounties and bonuses. So these show up in a lot of individual clipping campaigns. And you can see here we have a bounty for Pirate Software. Again, I don't know who sponsored this.
Oh, he doesn't know where the money comes from. Huh.
I'm just showing you what's here. So here's Pirate Software.
This is the clipping server. That's the one that BB Jess was making a big deal about. This is what we're talking about. It's all the same thing. Well, no clippers in my stream today. I'll tell you that. Well, you have to apply, and then they add you to the thing, and then they do programs like this, campaigns like this. But really, the money. You know what it's really for, right? I mean, a Kick backs a lot of it. To get clips with their logo on everything. Now, they do specify no stake, no gambling, but that's because of the rules around those things that got them to have to remove all their stake ads in the first place. So the reason that's a rule is because they're not allowed to do that anymore, right? So, but not because they're not trying to get people to go to stake. That is what they're trying to do.
It says here that this is a
really, this is all about, and I don't know if Devin Nash knows this or not, talks about it, but really this is all just about stake. The same thing it's ever been about. Kick took over clipping. Why? Why did Kick take over clipping? Well, you know, think it through.
$3,000 per million views, which is a multiplier.
They're just trying to get that logo on where people see it. That's all.
$300 for 100,000 views and $3,000 for 1 million views. This is an invite-only Discord server, so this is not associated with the other Discord server that I've shown. This is a secret Discord server because I think they're a little bit more careful when they're trying to promote individual clips and influencers.
It's the same one. I mean, not the same one. They're different servers, but that's the clipping server, the clipping one. The one that the clipping server run by that whatever guy out of California or something.
Just from getting people to know about how this works. But you can't hide from Devin Nash. No, sir.
Well, everybody knows about this. Even BB Jess found it. Even BB Jess found it, bro.
So this is...
He's acting like you can't hide from Devin Nash. Bro, BB Jess found this, sir.
Pirate Software gives his thoughts on the recent changes.
BB Jess figured this out.
And
bro, you're late. You're later than BB Jess on this news. Okay, let's calm down, Mr. Insider Information.
There's requirements. Post the image below. All platforms are allowed, so they'll allow TikTok, Reels, they'll everything. And then
let's see. I'm just looking if there's anything interesting that we don't know that he might share.
When the cap has been reached and when,
because he does know about marketing stuff. But the thing is, he exists inside a fake. It's not Brandish, it's Cards is the command.
You don't make money from clipping anymore in most of these cases. I haven't really seen a lot of like black hat marketing in that direction, just to give credit where credit's due. Like my interest is in honest information. I'm not trying to make a value judgment here. There'll be plenty of that later in the video. and
what are you brandishing it for, Drew? What would you like me to do for that?
And just for you to decide. So I didn't see that here. Most of this stuff is very well put together. I mean, by like pretty elite operators. And it seems to be pretty above board. I mean, the Clippers get paid.
Yeah, it's above board, but at the end of the day, it's for stake. So, I mean, I want to can't hide from BB Jess song. Okay. Okay. Okay, I wonder if I can do that while I'm streaming. Let me see. It might crash everything, so I might have to do it later. But I'm gonna try real quick, and if the stream crashes, then oops. Can't hide from BB Jess. Okay, give me more info about it. What? Give me a song you want it inspired by, and give me something to make the lyrics too, like. I can have a robot make the lyrics, but I need, or unless you want to, I mean, I doubt you want to make the lyrics. What, give me a song you would like it to sound like, because that's the easiest way to do this, and, I gotta restart that. And, some guidance for the lyrics, and I will get that, and I'll try to do that in a second.
And they get paid a base CPM, which you saw from Caleb's campaign that I listed here.
Can't hide from BB Jazz. Yeah, the easiest way is if you think of a song that like a style, a song, a specific. If you give me a specific song or an artist or something, just something to set the style of the song.
And then they also get to keep the RPM, which means like the money the platform itself pays you. So you get both the CPM, which is like the... This
is legit in that people get paid. It's not legit in that it has an ulterior motive of why they're doing it.
The 75 cents per 1,000. that gets paid out through the campaign, and then you also get to earn whatever the YouTube short or the reel actually.
Well, yeah. Also, part of the reason for that though is because they don't want to deal with all the hassle of collecting that too, if they were going to collect it.
It makes off of the ad revenue just off of the platform. So this ends up being a pretty good deal for like second and third world people, which are kind of.
It's not actually a good deal. From what Clip says, these people aren't eating like the best ever or anything just because of the clipping. And in fact, he was outraged that Eddie says that well, I don't know about Eddie specifically, but the people say that the clippers are like making a bunch of money. There is no second world. Did he say second world?
So this ends up being a pretty good deal for like second and third world people.
All right. Well, actually, we are second world, right? We're more second world than we are first world. People don't know what those terms mean. I'm not surprised Devin Nash doesn't know what it means. He means people in poor countries, right? Is what he means. But he says second and third world. It specifically is in reference to the capitalism versus communism in the Cold War, right? So it would be everywhere is kind of a second world nation now. Third world nations, everywhere is kind of a second world nation now,
which are kind of the majority of people that are participating in this system. You can end up probably getting like an RPM of like maybe like $1.50 to $2 an hour, and for like first world or Americans or people like that, you know, that's going to probably translate to about like $300 or $400 a month. Like obviously the work that you.
It depends on where you live in America too. I'm sure if you lived in like Appalachia or something, you basically would be fine with money that's like a second or third world, like he's saying. Obviously, let's not use those terms. You would probably be fine with similar amounts of money, right? If you were living in the middle, if you were living in Appalachia or something.
But for people in
but it is mostly people like India. That's true. He's right on that. It is true.
Less advantaged countries
India.
that are getting paid by that can be very notable. And it's worth noting also that although I didn't post it in my research,
that is something to think about. That a lot of this kind of stuff, and then it comes to the question if you think that's exploitive, because a lot of this kind of stuff is going to be done by people that don't make very much money, and that's why they're willing to take the little bit of money it is, right? Because they don't really have much opportunity for money. And it's like, is that bad though? Is that even bad? I don't know if I don't think I think of it exploitive, because I mean, the only way to fix that, if you do consider it exploitive, is to make it so you can't pay people. But then there's crypto. It's already like, unless you, I don't think there's any way to stop that. What you could do is not do business with people that do stuff like that on a personal level, on an individual level. You could do that. Or maybe even a country says that about their market. We will have nothing to do with these types of people or something. But I don't think you can combat it, really, right?
Here, all of these payments that I saw, literally all of them are in USDT. So they're paid via cryptocurrency.
Yeah, they're paid with crypto, yeah.
You're paid out via cryptocurrency. I guess in this case, this is a PayPal payment.
Now, that was true even before the USDT thing, before it was on a stable one. They've always paid in crypto.
It'd just be a direct payment, but almost all the campaigns I saw are paid out via USDT. So that's a cryptocurrency that's tethered to the dollar.
Yeah, it's a stable coin.
So that's notable because I think that's very favorable to third world and second world countries. Okay, so let's take a person like Clavicula that we were talking about before, and you've got the 2.2 billion views on top of 70,000 clips. Like, how?
I do like that he's pointed out, though. I got to give Devin Nash credit, right? I'm saying, like, hey, man, isn't this obvious? But what about the normie, right? The normie guy that has no idea that streaming and clipping are mostly fake. I'm being too harsh on him because we have already researched all this stuff. And maybe I'm being too harsh on him too, because it seems like nobody cares, right? And I'm trying to get people to understand this, and it seems like nobody cares. But if he's getting people to understand this, that's a good thing, right? I should be more positive. Thumbs up, Devin Nash. Thumbs up, bro. Good job.
How expensive
Thank you for doing this. Thumbs up.
is this campaign to run? Like, how crazy are we talking here?
Thank you.
Well, it's going to be about 31,700 views on average because we're just taking the 2.2 billion.
And he's doing all this math, which are like, I just know, like I just go, okay, it's mostly fake, so you know. But I haven't done any of the math.
And we're dividing it by the 70,000, and you get paid if you.
Also, Gio, I've told you about Club. Have you heard about Club? The Club is this new website made by Bajan and Eddie, and it's supposed to be like creators make money while they're offline. It's like Twitter, but basically you tip people. Basically every post, the porn Patreon, yeah, that's how Cliff's describing it. Yeah, every post, yeah, you were there. Every post you can tip them or you can lock it behind a thing. Really, I think I'm right when I think of it as renting, right? Like it's like to NFTs as property, to this kind of platform as a rental version of digital property. And like they keep talking about how we're getting these people paid money, and it's like, should we? Like, isn't the problem that they're not making content good enough for anybody to pay, or that anybody wants to buy? Isn't that actually the problem? Like, isn't the actual problem that streaming as a whole is not making content good enough to justify it making money? Not that creators can't get paid. It's that it's not a working, functioning market, so the quality isn't rising to the top, and people aren't making stuff good enough to justify money. Like that's the hard truth, I think, that people aren't accepting and don't want to accept. By and large, streaming isn't worth money.
If you aggregate 100,000 views,
so anyways, my point is, so if Club is built on that same shoddy idea, is there any point to supporting it? Because like, it's just another fake, place with fake people with fake money. Well, it's real money, but like Kick is paying people. Like, if I signed up on Club, Geo, I would almost certainly get approved. People told me in DM, hey, sign up, you'll get approved. But I don't know, man. I feel like it's wrong. I feel like I'd be a hypocrite to do it, I think. Yeah, I would get tipped by Kick or something and make some money. But I don't know, man. Something in my gut tells me it's wrong. Something in my gut tells me it's wrong.
Don't get paid if your total clips are below that. So there will be some percentage of
I feel like I should just keep working on what I'm working on and do my own projects. Oh, you know what? I had another idea, Gio. I was thinking, what if I contact? Okay, so the Goy Toolkit guy, he's been releasing a bunch of stuff for like manga translation and all this other stuff, and saving translation and uploading translations and stuff like that. And I was thinking, what if he makes like a hub, integrate some way where translations can be shared for like a manga, and then like similar to what I told the game idea. But what if like he integrates some way where they can be shared and downloaded, and then like maybe there's a tip button there. I was gonna DM him and talk to him about that, see if he's interested in the idea. Like, do you get what I'm thinking? Like, what if there's somewhere you can look and see posted translations, and then like if you like a translation, maybe it has like a link to that person, like a way to tip them, like a coffee link or whatever. Like maybe just have a URL link. I could put my website there, right? Some kind of link associated with the translator that people can see. I think that'd be. I'd be happy with just having my website there, and then I would do some manga translations on there. Because they're using the robots, but you can definitely do a better translation or clean one up or, make it better.
that
Yeah,
just
people might be appreciative of that, and so they might go to whatever the link is.
don't get paid. But I think the majority do. But let's say that, like, in a situation, just to give you an idea, where even like in a crazy number, where like 70% of the views are
And maybe that's a way I could make some side money. I would love if there was some way I could translate manga and get paid a little bit for doing it. I would definitely be doing it all the time. Well, not all the time, but I would do it fair amount. Even if it was just like a little tip or people coming to the website or something. Like if I could grow the website, be doing that, I would do it.
free, which I think is probably closer to like 20% or 30%. The math on it is it would cost $666,371 a month, even at $1 CPM, just to run class.
Yeah, who do you think is doing it though?
Campaign alone, not even considering all of these other people. So literally hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars are being spent every.
Does he know why? Does Devin Nash know why? That's what I'm wondering.
To do this.
So wait a second though. Club, okay. How does Club advertise steak? Because Kick at the end of the day is to advertise steak. That means. Also, do you have a song that you wanted to sound like still? I can. I want to try to make that song. Kick is just to advertise steak, so Club has to be too, right? Or it's meant to make money itself. It's meant to monetize porn, right? Like Clips is saying. Yeah, Clips is right on that. Okay, never mind. It's not meant for steak. It's meant to monetize porn. They want to get in on the other. So I'm looking. Okay, yeah. Let me know. What was the Can't Hide from BB Jazz? Yeah, I mean it could be some kind of like gangster rap, or it could be like I don't know. There's lots of ways that you could go with it, I think.
So who's doing it? Who's paying for this? Right? That to me.
I got a pretty good idea.
Is one of the most interesting.
Vice, yeah.
A couple of things, right?
Other Vice,
Number one. There are not many people that can set up campaigns like this. We're talking like management of hundreds of people, and like this is a lead operator marketer stuff. This is not.
It's been going on for a long time. Here's the thing that he doesn't know. There is actually a thing he doesn't know. This whole setup was already there before, and you know what logos they used to put on the thing? Steak. This whole setup already existed, but they used to do steak. The answer is there, but he doesn't have the history to know it. Is he going to figure it out?
Like the streamers, okay?
The history shows it. If you know the history, you know who's paying.
Very few of these streamers are running these campaigns themselves. There are people that are doing it. Like there are streamers that are running these campaigns themselves, like to lesser degrees. And I mean, you could also just have three people in your Discord do clips for you, and you could run a campaign.
If you have rap song ideas, go for it. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me think. What was the title you want? Can't Hide from BB Jess. So is it BB Jess singing it? Give me more info, like what you're thinking about it. Whatever you can think of. Whatever direction you got, give me so I can put something together. Because whatever you got, just tell me what you're thinking.
Campaign like this yourself, but when I'm talking about these big,
it doesn't have to be like just whatever you're thinking about it. Just give me that, and I'll turn it into a song. Discord
operations, these are being funded, and it's really interesting to see who is actually funding them and what is actually going on here. Because with respect to the streamers, I don't think that most streamers are really.
Does he know, bro?
Business oriented. That's just been my experience.
Let's just skip past this thing where you're talking crap about streamers, blah blah. Do you know? Do you have a hint? Do you have a clue? Do you have a clue who's doing it?
And now I'm an agent on the brand side.
Yeah, who?
I've worked with thousands.
Tell me, man. Do you know? Do you have a clue?
Great entertainers, mostly not the sharpest tools in the shed when it comes to business, with a few exceptions. So they're not going to run campaigns like this. Who is running?
Yes, who? Do you have any idea? Let me know.
These campaigns. Well, let's go back to our friend Clavicular and see what he says about it in this clip.
One of the fastest come ups in streaming. Absolutely.
Why do you think you're the fastest growing creator in the world right now?
I think I have a lot of strategies.
Hold on. I'll right now before we get there. Clavicular Kick. Before we get there, slow down 1 second. Go back in time 1 second. And look at his about. It's a real mystery. It's a real mystery what's going on here. We need some real detective work on this one. I wonder who could possibly, like Devin Nash is acting like he needed to do all this investigation. Who could possibly be funding this? I have no idea. Oh, I can't figure this out. Like, come on, again, I'm thanking Devin Nash for exposing this to the public and everything, right? But come on, bro. Come on. I want to see if he also has if he has a stake link on his website at all. No. Okay. Come on, man. It's so come on. It's not rocket science here, bro.
That are good for viral clipping engagement. I think Kick has helped push me a lot with their marketing budget. So, you know, over 6 figures a month.
So Kick, over 6 figures a month.
And Kick's budget comes from where? Are we going to trace it back, Devin? Or are we just going to stop with that?
In that campaign have been going towards pushing me out there to new audiences, because on Kick, there's not really a lot of growth, right? There's not as many users that switch, so people aren't organically coming across your streams. So they kind of have to incentivize people to stream on that platform in other ways. And one of the ways I go,
why would they do that? Are we going to keep following the money, or are we going to stop, Devin?
with the Kick clipping program, where there's
how far back do you go? How far back do you go, Devin?
$20 or $30 CPM, and that kind of incentivizes people.
For the $20 and $30 CPM, he's referring to bounties, the system that we referred to before. The actual CPMs are much lower, but everything else he said is true. So that's right. The primary way that all this is being funded is that Kick is literally paying for it.
But why? But why? You're not even going to follow it further?
So the streaming platform Kick is quite literally paying for all of this.
But why?
To the tune of actually millions of dollars a month.
But why, bro? Does he not know? This is what I'm saying. If you know the history of this server, and you know the history of these things, you know that before Kick was doing it, before it was Kick, it was Stake. It still is Stake. Do
this. Now, you might say, why? Do they really love their streamers so much that they just want to feature their broadcasters? Well, I mean, that's like a part of it. But there's a couple more interesting things that are going on. So let's talk about the Kick funnel. And what?
Come on, bro. You gotta just.
What is happening now? You astute observer, you deep analysis person, you may have noticed a particular line right here. Now, this is the public discourse. This is the public Discord for the clipping. Like if you want to start with clipping, you come here. But what if you want to be one of these Kick clippers? Well, you have to get into the Kick specific program. These invite only place, okay? Because I mean, we can't possibly know what goes on there because they're invite only, and no one would ever invite me, or would they? Okay, so
yes, it's not that hard to get in there.
I did some underground journalism, got into a couple of these servers, and you can see here as the overlay guide. Let's read this. Please use the examples below to make sure.
Finally, bro. Finally, yes, you're getting it. And again, why do they use the Kick logo, bro? Because it's rule 7. You expose them to the thing, you get them to come to the website, and then where do they go once they go to the website? Where do they go once they go to the website, bro? Where do they go? He's saying funnel, so I think he understands it. I think he does. He's taking forever to explain it. It's so much simpler than he's making it out to be. And it's 2 streams, and I wish somebody would mention this. It's 2 streams on the front page at all times. It's always 2.
Let's pick
it's always 2. I wish you would mention this. I doubt it'll cover that. I keep trying to get someone to point that out, though. 2 streams are always Stake. Always. If he says it, I'm gonna clap. I'm gonna thank Devin rules if he gets that.
Sure, the Kick logo and watermark.
Yeah, and again, it's because why? Well, same reason their car, they replaced the Stake logo in countries that don't allow advertising with the Kick logo. Same exact thing.
The Kick overlay should always be clearly visible and placed so that it can be properly seen.
And again, if he knew the history here, he would know that they had the exact same guidelines before, but it said Stake, the Stake logo. But now they weren't allowed to do that anymore because they cracked down on that. Everywhere cracked down on that, so they changed it to Kick.
All times.
Just like they do on the car.
Make sure the overlay is sized and placed.
Just like they do on the car, bro.
It must stay visible at all times. Must remain clear and obstructed at all times.
Let's keep going.
You do not intake. So every one of these multiple billions of views
Has Kick. Yep.
has that Kick logo.
Yep.
Square.
And it used to have Steak, man. Come on.
Right into the right
Why?
in the bottom for the entire duration of
Why?
the video.
Follow
everyone
it
of Kick
back.
is doing that. That is why Kick is doing this. You must have the Kick banner on every
Come
clip. If you
on,
mess it up, there's no
man.
pay whatsoever.
You got to get this. How is it taking 40 minutes to explain this?
How are these influencers by Kick being chosen? I can't figure that out.
Bro? Bro? You can't figure that out? Are you serious? Are you serious?
I've gotten a lot of different people kind of like weighing in on that. Nearest I can tell, it's basically who you know at Kick. Now, they like technically offer this program via the Kick Partner Program.
Before it was the Kick logo, it was the Steak logo. But when they cracked down on that, they changed it to Kick. How are they? Look into how many of the people have Steak deals. Come on, bro.
The KPP, they call it. They offer it to any Kick partner, and I'm actually pretty confident that if you were a Kick partner, you could probably message somebody, like some staff member, and be like, "Hey, I want to be in on this," and you could probably do it. And I think to some degree they would feature you. But like, what determines that like these people get like featured over like these people? I think it's arbitrary.
Again, what are the people up there? Nina Drama. Okay. Nina Drama. I typed it wrong. Nina Drama. About. No Steak deal? Alright. 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 Alright.
And also just that some of these people have like Clavicular like also just did really well when it comes to like the way that he gets viewership. It just worked. Like it actually helped him go viral, and a lot of the stuff that he did like went viral on its own once it got featured everywhere.
Is he gonna say it
I think there's a
eventually?
lot of that kind of stuff going on with the Kick stuff, and it's a little bit iffy. So Kick is quite literally spending millions of dollars, like actually millions of dollars per month to promote broadcasters, and then they're also paying them on the back end through the
Steak is doing
partner program
it,
as
you know.
well.
Come
And
on,
simultaneously,
man.
they're doing this as a marketing strategy to bring people to Kick.
Why?
So this is a different approach from like to understand this, we've got to kind of go back in time a little bit, and we have to understand how Twitch, the main live streaming website that has most of the viewers right now, well, YouTube now has all those viewers, but it used to have a lot of the viewers. Their marketing strategy in 2015-ish, like 2012, this started. Streamers individually to stream on the platform, and they got and like the Twitch with the idea. So the marketing strategy that Twitch used to use was to pay before they ran out of money, and like Amazon Kick playbook, they don't like that association. But I mean like literally when partner company to Kick, I know they don't like that, and they're using. So Kick has looked at this, and Kick has said, you know what? We want to go a different route, and they're using a playbook that they used at Stake. Stake is the kind of partner company to Kick. I know they don't like that.
They're still
they
using
don't like that
that.
association, but I mean, like literally, when I was on the podcast with the owner of
They're still doing that.
to me, it's like if your executives are cross-sectional decision makers on each like if you have executive
Correct,
CMO, and CMO
Evan.
makes decisions for both Stake and both Kick, like they're associated companies. That's it, right? Like, and when I talked to Eddie, the owner of Kick, who was very charitable to me, honestly, on the podcast, he was very transparent about that. So look, to me, it's like it's an associated company. Stake had the playbook. You might have seen this, even if you're a pretty savvy social media person. You might remember when you were seeing like Stake logos all over the place across like all social media. That's just this playbook, right? Like this is people getting paid to post Stake logos everywhere. They took that playbook and they optimized it and they put it out there for Kick. And this has a dual like a dual purpose of like, one, it blows the streamers up, so it markets them, and number two, it obviously brings people to the website, because 2.2 billion people are seeing the Kick logo, and some of them, like some very small percentage, are going to go to Kick and check it out. And this is going
And
to
a very small percentage are going to go to Steak.
boost their live viewership as well. So like on YouTube Shorts and like TikToks and Reels and stuff, the conversions are
Even Shakti G lost all his money on Steak.
bad, like percentage wise. Like you know, you might It's like 0.0001%. But it doesn't matter if you have 2 billion views and like the aggregated views of all these people are way more. You're gonna have some people come to your website. Now, look, I'm a marketer. Okay, I'm a brand agency owner. This is smart marketing. Like from their perspective, like whatever you might think about the ethics of it, and you're well within your rights to think about the ethics and the morals of this. But like that's like I'm here to just present the information. I gotta say though, like from a perspective of like what Twitch did, which is like, okay, we've got to grow our website somehow. Like we could pay streamers millions of dollars to stay on the platform, and then we are making those streamers responsible for their own growth. So all the OGs that got the contracts and got paid on Twitch, they all had to solve the growth problem themselves. Like bringing viewers to the website was up to them. But Kick is saying, no, we are actually going to do this for you, and we're going to bring.
No, they're not, Devin. No, they're not. I'm amazed you don't realize that. No, they're not doing that.
People to the website, and this is where our marketing budget is going to go. So they're spending tens of millions of dollars because this is
our marketing budget is Steak's marketing budget, man. How does this guy not see it?
they like understanding that this is an ecosystem that feeds them. That's why this exists. Okay, Kick would not be paying this kind of money if they didn't want to actually build the platform. So
he's a dang fool. They're not building the platform. They're washing people through the casino. Because the thing is, they keep switching people. Why do you think they go through generations of people and keep switching them out, man?
Like from the perspective of a pure marketing
so they have new audiences to wash through the casino. Man.
This is a superior marketing strategy than what Twitch did. It just is. Like they're taking the growth into their own hands. They're
For
getting
Steak,
views
yeah, it's a very good marketing plan. It's actually amazing. Yes,
on
correct.
they're getting way more views. Like when Twitch paid people to
Wait, what do you think on the BB?
to get
She's like the FBI kicking down your doors.
Okay.
Reveal all your secrets. Okay. 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 Huh.
Out and made millions of dollars off that kind of stuff. A lot of people that got paid contracts, all those top streamers, Pokimane, all those people, like they did really well back when they were paying contracts. But Twitch was basically paying them to and then saying you're responsible for your own growth, and like we hope that works out. Meanwhile, Kick says no, we're gonna blast ourselves everywhere, and then we're also gonna boost these streamers as a side effect. So like from a pure marketing perspective, like dude, like you gotta look at the hustle across billions and billions of views. It's actually a lot of impressions.
Yeah, but look at how many actual viewers are staying on the website when they do this. It's almost no one, bro.
So I think, though, that what we need to talk about next is kind of the darker side of it. We need to go over, like, why exactly this works and, like, what this is doing to the algorithm, what this might mean for, like, the future of content. And I think,
so
like,
he doesn't follow back to Steak.
I think we need to, like, go into, like, a little bit of the darker side.
Okay,
that
great.
kind of stuff being said. So before we do that, that's right. We've got the secret call out 2440. 2440. Please post in the comments down below that you're still here for a deep analysis Devin Nash video. 2440 is the secret call out. I got two things for you guys. Number one, just thank you. Thank you very much for supporting this. I don't really do this stuff because I'm mostly on the business side, so I don't have anything to like really sell you. But if you did want to support me, oh my gosh, it would be such an honor. You could go check out my Patreon page. My Patreon page is $5. $5.
I gotta stop being negative, right? He's doing it, even though he doesn't follow it all the way back around. What algorithm? He means on Twitter.
Okay. But my Patreon page is $5, and I post a.
He means on Twitter and YouTube. He means the platforms that they're flooding the clips into is what he's talking about when he says algorithm. He doesn't mean Kick's algorithm. He means the algorithms of the sites that are being pumped with this synthetic ad.
So you can see here how to build an unbeatable workday step by step is the last video. I have quite the
which is, I mean, I guess that's worth thinking about, I guess. But like, yeah, it's hurting all these platforms that they're doing that. They're just pumping this endless money. It's in every which way. It's that
hundreds of videos here. They're not on YouTube. They're nowhere else. If you're,
I don't see how he remembered all the Steak logos and doesn't realize it was the same setup. And then it's for the same purpose.
Interested in self-improvement, if you're interested in how I run businesses, you can see here I got work days, I got productivity guides, I've got.
I heard this guy has a research team. He has a research team, and he's still not getting that it's Steak.
Buying resistance and making better sales. Everything I've ever learned in the business.
I guess I'm thinking he doesn't want to say it. I'm assuming, right? I'm assuming he doesn't want to be the person that says it. He doesn't. He's not totally sure, and so he doesn't want to risk saying it. But come on, man.
Is here.
They're not growing the platform, bro. Like you're saying, oh, it's growing the platform. Then how come the numbers are always going down? Because it's really about washing audiences through. It's about getting new people to check out Kick, and then maybe those people will go to Steak. That's it.
Just video after video after video, and I have a couple.
And also, why do you think they pay the top streamers so much money and the smaller streamers? Like it's missing. He's missing large parts of what's going on. The Steak streamers are making lots more money than the regular streamers. because they're meant to live a lifestyle that makes the people watching it go, I wish I could live like that. And why? So then they go, well, I can't do that with money I have. I need to win a raffle or something, right? And so then they go and they try to win a raffle. There's multiple layers of casino. I should have made the title this when I started. I should have.
I got the $5
I didn't know I was
going
going
to
to watch this.
You get. And then there's a higher tier if you want to join it, which you can actually talk with me live every Saturday, and we go over like what you're doing in your business, and it's like direct coaching, and it's really cool. So check it out, please. That would mean a lot to me if you wanted to support the Patreon. Other than that, I do some consulting. There's a link down below. It's closed right now, so probably not.
I don't know why I would need that.
Relevant, but I do it. So that's it. The Secret Call at 2440. Thank you guys for supporting this.
I'm just kidding. I'm sure marketing and stuff, he's smart and stuff, but he doesn't get that the marketing for this is for stake and not kick. Like it shows he does research, quote unquote, but it's like hollow research. He doesn't know how kick like he doesn't know the numbers of kick. He doesn't know the state of kick, which is like pretty important research you should add in. But like he doesn't know that there's different pay grades for the different streamers.
And what's
doesn't know any of that.
Why this abuses the algorithm and why this works. Section
doesn't know
5,
any of that.
Which I think is kind of the most interesting section. I think this is like
I guess he's not even going to talk about it, right? He's just going to talk about the algorithm stuff now.
This is kind of the meat of it. So let's kind of talk about the like first principles logic of like how platforms think about things.
I know.
And to understand that this used to be different. Like it used to be kind of Instagram had their own way of doing this, Facebook had their own way of doing this, and then YouTube kind of just broke the mold. And YouTube was like, oh, we just like straight up figured it out. And then like pretty much everybody copied them. Then TikTok came along and said, okay, we're going to use that system, but we're going to figure it out for short form. So we're going to take 7 to 60 second videos instead of your 8 to 50 minute videos, and we're going to make these into we're going to make these popular. And the whole idea of an algorithm is it's simply to orient an audience towards videos that they want to see. So one of the major signals for doing that is, and just deciding that content is important in general, is like the number of people they're talking about. So think about like if a news topic, like let's say something like a big presidential thing happens, or there's like big news in the world, a big volcano erupts or something. A wizard comes along and erupts a volcano through sheer willpower and intent alone. How do we like hear about that? Like how does an algorithm know that that's important? Well, a big part of it is just volume. Like a bunch of people saw the volcano blow up, and a bunch of people that didn't see the volcano blow up want to talk about the volcano blowing up, and a bunch of analysts who are volcano specialists want to come in and talk about the optics of the volcano blowing up. So what happened? Well, there's a lot of volume, right? There's a lot of like suddenly there's just like a bunch of clips, and there's a bunch of information, there's a bunch of different people talking about that form of content. And now the algorithm goes, oh, that's important. So we need to feature that. So the algorithm says, everybody wants to talk about the volcano. I'm going to push the volcano. So imagine what kind of signal it sends when you have 550,000 clips in a month, in 30 days, talking about this guy. The algorithm just goes, this is the most important person in the world. This guy wants everybody to talk about him. So if you like had that experience of like you just like open anywhere and it's a curriculum. What is looks Mac? I don't even care about this guy. I never even Googled anything like this. What is happening? It's because the algorithm is actually getting tricked. Like I promised you, this is not a bait video. Like this is actually a game system. They are uploading so many clips, and the volume is so much that it's just telling the algorithm, hey, you should talk about this person nonstop. He's blowing up. This is the most important thing in the world. So what is so crazy about this, and this is the nuttiest thing about this video, like it's just not an exaggeration that content creation isn't about being interesting or engaging anymore. Like the previous type of content creation where you had to like
he's right on this, man. True, but is this the inside of the video? Come on, man. Isn't this all obvious? And he didn't even follow it back to being steak, man.
And like, I'm not saying that like some of these.
He did half a research. He didn't do any research on Kick at all. I don't even think he's even looked around Kick, even loaded the website.
Creators don't have these personalities. It's subjective, right? Like what is good content and what isn't is like a very subjective thing. But I will tell you, like I guess subjectively, in my opinion, there are a lot of people on this list are boring.
Subjective means nothing, bro. Subjective means people use the word subjective like that, and I think it's wrong. Content is not it's subjective, but not like he's using it like it's black and white, like who knows. No, it's like subjective, like price is subjective. Like there's a number it can arrive at, right? There's an amount, there's a thing it can arrive at through the market. That's it. That's how it works. It's not just subjective, like, oh no, I can't figure this out at all. Who knows? That's not how it works.
As hell. And you might agree with that. Or
you're right. They are all boring. And it's not just subjective, like, oh, no one, maybe some people like them. No. There's nobody watching them, bro. That's the thing. He hasn't even talked about the fact that the Clippers pay. He doesn't know. Bro, he really should just talk to Clips. He doesn't know. Like, he's talking about these people are actually successful. He doesn't know that they're paid. That the clips are fake. The clips are view botted, bro. The views aren't real. He doesn't know that. Devin Nash doesn't know the biggest part here is these people aren't actually successful. They're streaming to no one. They're streaming to bots, and their clips are botted. He doesn't even know the view bot angle.
Or they're just outright just like not like kind of like skeezy type
Come
of
on,
people,
man.
right? Like some of them are great, but like some of them are legitimately just boring as hell. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You have 70,000 clips.
It does matter because this ain't
it's just not
real.
going to make a difference what your content is, and that kind of fundamentally undermines like the whole purpose of like what content creation was kind of is. Like content creation was kind of a voting system. It was kind of like, oh, like we think this guy like Mark Rober is interesting, so we're gonna like watch his video, and then that video, and then everyone's like, yay, that video's gonna do well, and then Mark Rober's like, wow, I got rewarded for that. I'll make more videos, and like so the cycle goes. But now the algorithm will just pick up anybody, no matter how
Let's see if
uninteresting or
it
how boring at this
crashes.
volume, and it's just gonna push it no matter what because it's taught that the sheer volume of posts about the same thing equals that's important. So this is what like this is where we get into kind of the dark side of the issue. Wait, you are not even choosing the content that you watch anymore.
Nobody's watching them, bro. Nobody's watching these. Nobody, like you already pointed out earlier, everybody went to YouTube. That's where people actually are. They are not watching these things.
The algorithm by volume, and these paid clipping campaigns are quite literally choosing it for you. It doesn't matter how you participate. It doesn't matter if you click not interested or whatever. It doesn't matter. Like you can't not interested yourself out of 2 billion views of Clavicular. He's coming. He's coming.
That's not true. I don't see any of his clips.
And it was some Kick executive that decided that for you, right? Like it's not the fact that he organically grew up by the.
All right, let's listen to this real quick. Devin Nash's level of like pretending he knows stuff is bothering me. I know it's nice and all that he's doing it, but he's missing big details.
Footsteps.
Oh,
Closer. Closer. You hear that laugh?
let me see
Too
Dingus.
late. It's over. She painted faces on the wall. Top-line channel names. Scrolling through the watches, putting X's by your games. Camo hoodie, green screen glow. Eyes cold as winter. Typing out of depth, know why she's smiling for her mentors. Viewed by scammer fraud. She spit it like a mantra. Gavel in her hand, chat screaming like a concert. Kick mask on, little army in the chat box. Point a finger, there go sponsors dropping like a trap box. You can't hide from BBJ. She's coming, better run, better run. She gon' swear that you upset. While she's glued to everything you've done. Judge, jury, execution, flex. Kicking down doors just for fun. You can't hide from BBJs. You better run for your life.
It just bothers. The thing that bothers me about this fucking guy, sorry I'm still focused on this, is that like people think he's some kind of expert and like act like he is. He's missing the biggest things. He didn't do any research on actually being on Kick, like to understand how fake it is on Kick. Because if he did actual research on Kick, he know there's pay tiers, and the real streamers that are converting people to stake make a lot more money than the ones that aren't.
Chases every trend. Swear she hate the circus, but she painted like a friend. Talking integrity with 10 alts in the rafters. Calling folks a circus act while living for the laughter. Kick Crusader caped up, but the cape look plastic. Swear she hate the drama, but her thumb stay on that clip. It's classic. Do it for the
Your computer might explode in a second, guys.
farming all that rage. Screaming clouded everybody, writing hers on every page. You can't hide from BBJ. She's coming, better run, better run.
We'll find out in a second.
She replays everything you've done. Judge, jury, execution, flex. Kicking down doors just for fun. You can't hide from BBJ.
Better Run sounds good, yeah. The Better Run sounds good for sure. I like it.
Sirens in the stream chat. Red text, pitchforks in the
Red text,
emo.
what?
Think that's a clip now. Context long gone. She swear that you the villain while she turning on the fog. You can't hide from. Closer. Closer. Hey, hey. It's over. Channel names, scrolling through the watches,
Am I back?
putting X's by your game.
Encoding
Camo hoodie,
overloaded.
green screen glow, eyes cold as winter.
Yeah, hold on. Did it explode? Am I here? Am I gone? Alright, I made it. 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 Let's see. I didn't listen to the lyrics or anything. I don't know. Are you guys there? Hold on. I know the stream fucked up. What happened? Did it get laggy? Did it break? I'm back now though, right? Guys? Am I back? Did I lose the stream? Am I gone? I switched to the kick. Well, that's not gonna help. It's not gonna help. It was, but like I told you, it was. It ain't gonna help. It was on my end. Ellen. No, it's fine. It's working again. Okay.
Screen glow in the dark. Yeah, I see you lurking. All tap quick, but it's
He's dead. Go back to the real one, bro. Hold on. He's dead. Go to YouTube. You task. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. YouTube should work. It was just however long while the thing was breaking. Are you back yet? This guy. YouTube seems good. Yeah, I know. Is the kick still broken? Everything was gonna be broken while it was broken though. It was that's what's gonna happen. Alright. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. I have no idea what the lyrics are.
Screen glow in the dark. Yeah, I see you lurking. All tap quick, but it's already working. Chat moving fast, but she clocked your name. Said it once out loud, now you in the game. IP ghost, but she laughed like you. Every little move, yeah, she got the root. Camera off, now she still got sight. You can run offline, but she live all night. You
live all night.
That pain, that's your last mistake. Every step you take, get a system away. Heartbeat sync to the stream delay. You already lost when you hit okay. Yeah, you can hide from big BJ. No escape, no rest. Every click, every breath. She's a shadow in your headset. You can hide from big BJ. She don't miss, don't guess. When she locks on your name, yes, game over. Say less. Back alley links, private tabs disguise. Different usernames, but she recognize. Voice in the mix, like I know that tone. You ain't never really browsing alone. The nation pop, now she got your trail. Breadcrumb path, and you set the scale. She don't chase fast, now she takes her time. Let the tension build while you cross that line. You feel that light, yeah, it's closing in. Static in your head like a phantom pain. Try to pull the clutch, try to disappear, but the stream's still running in your ear. You can hide from big BJ. No escape, no rest. Every click, every breath. She's a shadow in your headset. You can hide from big BJ. She don't miss, don't guess. When she locks on your name, yes, game over. Say less. Offline don't mean you're free. She got echoes in your memory. Every screen turn into her face. Every silence she fill the space. Say your name and the lights go red. Try to sleep but she in your head. You can run but you won't get far. She already knows where you are. Chat, you see this? They can hide from me. You can hide from big BJ. No escape, no rest. Every move you confess. When you step into her process, you can hide from big BJ. She don't hunt, no stress. Once she says your name, you belong to the stream. No less. Still live.
Still live.
Still watching. You never logged out.
You never logged out is what the last line is there.
Still live.
Still live. We're supposed to say live. That was fun. Alright, that wasn't too bad. It did kill the stream to do it. I can't really do it live very well, huh? It does it does almost murder the stream when I do it. But nonetheless, we got a decent little song there. A decent little song, but there was at least one part I liked. I mean, I liked it. The part what part was it? Every screen turned into her face. Every screen turned into her face. That's scary. That's scary. That's scary. She hacks you and I mean all of a sudden all your streams turn on and it's BB Jess on every monitor. That's her revenge, right? That is scary. Say her name and the lights go red. Try to sleep with she in your head. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I liked on Dingus's, I liked the can't hide. What does it say? Run.
Typing out of depth, know why she's smiling for her mentors. Viewed by scammer fraud. She spit it like a little army in the chat box. Point a finger, there go sponsors dropping like a trap box. You can't hide from
This part, you can't hide.
She's coming, better run,
This part is nice. Sounds good.
She gon' swear that you are
Better run.
while she's glued to everything you've done.
Yeah, that part's good. That part sounds cool. Part sounds very cool. Let's listen to it one more time before, since I'll probably never listen to it again. This one.
Screen glow in the dark. Yeah, I see you lurking. All tap quick, but it's already working.
All
Chat
tab
moving
quick,
fast, but she clock your name,
but it's
said
already
it once
working.
out
Why are you all tabbing it? You're just tabbing her up?
loud, now you in the game. IP ghost, but she laugh like you. Every little move, yeah, she got the root. Camera off, now she still got sight. You can run offline, but she live all night. You hear
She's live
that
all
hit?
night.
That's your last mistake. Every step you take, get assistant away.
This one sounds a little bit like Linda still.
Hardly sync to the stream delay. You already lost when you hit okay. Yeah, you can hide from big BJ.
I like the part when you hit okay, because that's talking about like the rules to get in the stream, right? Like the having that little rule thing. I like that part.
Every click, every breath, she's a shadow in your head. Said you can hide from big BJ. She don't miss, don't get when she locks on your name. Yeah, it's game over. Say less. Back alley lanes,
Say less is
private
funny
tabs
too.
disguised. Different usernames, but she recognize. Voice in the mix, like I know that tone. You ain't never really browsing alone. The nation pop, now she got your trail. Breadcrumb path, and you set the scale. She don't chase fast, now she takes her time. Let the tension build while you cross.
It's alright. The lyrics are alright for a robot making them.
Yeah, it's closing in, static in your head like a phantom pain. Try to pull the plug, try to disappear, but the stream's still running in your ear. You can hide from big BJ.
I kind of like the way the robot says BB Jess on this one.
Every click,
It's like
every
haunting.
breath, she's a shadow in your head.
Like she's a
Said you can
like a
hide
serial
from big
killer.
BJ. She don't miss, don't get when she locks on your name. Yeah, it's game over. Say less.
I like that it says say less
You're
also.
free. She got echoes in your memory. Every screen turn into her face.
That's
Every
scary.
silence she fill the space. Say her name and the lights go red. Try to sleep, but she in your head. You can run, but you won't get far. She already knows where you are. Chat, you see this? They could hide from me.
It's supposed to be they really thought they could hide from me. That's the one.
No escape, no rest. Every move you confess. When you step into her process, you can hide from BBJ.
We could do robot rap now. We should.
When she says your name, you belong to the stream. No less.
It'd be fun.
Still live.
Still live. Still live.
You never popped out.
The live is pretty funny because the robot doesn't know it's live. Still live. Still live.
Still live.
Still live. Here's the thing about the whole Devin Nash thing, though, man. Let's finish it. Let's see if there's anything interesting. My issue with him is that this is all shit that like everybody that streams on these websites know, right? Like everybody knows this, and he puts it like exposing the new manufactured viral content. It's been around for years now.
The vote of the crowd by
And is this exposing it?
like engagement, by likes, by
Like everybody knows, they just choose not to care, bro. Like your video, nobody's gonna care, man. People might give you props on the back or whatever, but no one's gonna care. No one cares. No one cares about this. People have already exposed it, quote unquote. The thing is, nobody cares.
and that sort of thing. There's an aspect of that, right? Like there's a part of
Nobody
that.
cares,
but
man.
he kind of blew up because somebody decided, or somebody gave a lot of money to somebody and
Nobody
said,
cares.
"Hey, we're gonna pay 60."
Yes, it's all that way though, bro. What I don't get is why Devin's like surprised, like how he's like doing this, like, oh, AstroTurf is this new thing they just started doing now. Oh, really?
We're gonna pay for
You
69,000
think the people before weren't?
views and 2,000 people full time to just literally spam social media with all this stuff, and that's also why, like that.
What blows my mind is that he doesn't get it's steak. He doesn't get that it's just steak.
What it also does is that drives down the quality of the clips as well.
Yes, it causes inflation, which is what I try to tell people. And then people, earlier today, someone's like, "Nah, bro, it doesn't." People view botting doesn't cause inflation. You don't get what I'm talking about, man. It most certainly does.
Because if there have already been 51,775 clips submitted, and then you watch the 51,776th one, it doesn't have to be interesting content. Like your lived experience is you just watch a bad clip.
Lived experience, man. This is what I'm saying, man. People like Devin Nash make me think that the world's retarded, you know, because he acts like he's on top of this stuff and he has all these investigators and stuff, but his end result is like something that Clips could have told you a year ago. And he's still not even he's still not even over the target. He's not even over the target.
Because the
I'll
algorithm
be right back. I'm giving control.
Videos before it, it was just like, no, he's gonna like this, and you're like, I don't really like this. It's like you do like it. You have to like it. 50,000 people, other videos said that it's there. You better like it right now. Here's another one. You don't like that one? Take this one. And now you're just like, like leave me alone. Like, right? Like, so we are no longer in social media. Nothing you do is social media. Social media is like you go on Discord and say hello to your friend. Discord is the most social media we have now. Like, there's like, when's the last time you went on Twitter and you talked to your friend? It never happens, right? Like, you're talking to the people that, and you're consuming the topics that the algorithm says that you should consume. The content that you watch isn't even stuff that you choose anymore.
What's wild to me is that he's even saying this, like he thinks most people are like this still. A lot of us have unplugged because we realized this a long time ago, bro. You're like one of the people in the bubble that hasn't noticed that a lot of people have left the bubble.
The interests that you have are no longer
like, bro, fucking Cutie Pie, that can't be his name. PewDiePie, got it. PewDiePie did a video on this. You're behind PewDiePie, man. PewDiePie did a video on this. PewDiePie. You're behind PewDiePie, Devin Nash. You market yourself as some kind of expert. PewDiePie already did a video on this. PewDiePie did a video on this already, bro. Look. PewDiePie did a video on this. This one, fixed YouTube.
Okay, hold still.
This video is on the same topic.
Attention's dropping. Attention's
And it's more interesting, it's shorter.
Oh, no.
Look, Algo Brain.
Oh, you got algo brain. Hit him with a
He did it funny, he did it wittier. It's better in every way, bro.
Reddit
There's a reason. Yes, under 10 million subscribers.
story
Yes.
with Minecraft parkour in the background. Is that helping? Still? Hit him with one of those crafting videos where you just go, hey, what the heck are they doing over there? Still dropping! My God! You're worse than I thought. 5 TikTok instances. Auto-scrolling. 3 audiobooks
He has to
playing
go
at
on.
the
Well, I mean, I have to give him credit for this. Like, he's on top of this.
same
And he did it
time.
pretty well. Like, he made this video pretty good.
Feet-related memes. Oh, okay, now I have your attention. Okay. We found your baseline. Thank you. Hello. Now that I have your attention, I can finally give you the cure. Your brain has gotten messed up from the algorithm in ways you don't even understand. I know.
See, it's a good video. It's worth watching. I fixed YouTube. It's a good video. Devin Nash is later than PewDiePie.
Social. It's not like keeping up with your college buddies. It's algorithm media.
Yes, PewDiePie has already covered this. He did it a month ago.
It's interest media. I would say is a better word for social media.
Again, he already did it.
You know, like
It's attention economy. It's not interest media. It's It's an attention economy meant to sell you ads. All the rest of us know this, bro.
Like social media is even the proper word for it anymore. It's kind of a different thing. So like you're not even choosing the content you watch anymore, man. It's crazy. So what do we do with it?
Well, we do. Us do. You don't.
Got it. Right? Like
because why are you even still plugged into the fucking retard box, man? People are making their own websites now. Remember when he was on South Park? No,
if there is anything to be done, but just a couple of like.
Yes, there's stuff to do. Get off those things, obviously.
Observations and commentary from your friend, the marketer, Devin Nash.
You are not my friend.
Well,
I tried to talk to you about Kick and give you information. You just totally ignore me, bro. We're not friends.
We are now in a. So I read this, like, it just so happened. I made this post on X.
We are not all friends.
It was about this. Before I made this video, and like the post on X, as twitter.com/Devin Nash, I post like really
it made me roll my eyes when I saw it.
Long-form analysis on stuff there. And like literally the same day, this guy came out with like, I'm not saying he just like wrote this himself. I think it was just like total coincidence that he came out at the same time. Never heard of this dude.
Yes, everybody. Don't even try to say somebody else is copying you, bro. You're behind the curve.
Follow me, I guess. But he put this thing out there.
Look at him trying to be like
total coincidence that he came out at the same time. Never heard of this dude.
He doesn't even follow
me, I guess.
Oh wow, what a surprise. Devin Nash doesn't follow the Devin Nash? Wow. What the fuck? You're behind the times, Devin.
But he put this thing out there called the clipping economy, and it basically concludes the same thing that I'm telling you right now, which is like, man, clips are taking over like a lot of the attention economy. There's some very weird stuff in this article.
But here's the thing that none of them are confronting is how much of that is just fake. And how many people are actually watching it is overestimated by a lot.
I mean, like, basically what he's saying is we've now moved from like a content economy to like the way that it was before to like now everything's just clips. And there's some stuff in here that's like a little bit questionable. Like this graph, for example.
Average live streamer's clip viewership.
Where you see here it says average.
Should tell you a lot of things there.
Viewership versus clip viewership. So you can take a person like Hassan Piker who.
Here's the thing: not only are those people botted for their live views, their clips are botted too. The percentage of what's real in that clip is really small, right? In that graph. Like, you think 16K are watching Clavicular? Let's say we go off what we know about live streaming, right? Clavicular has maybe a couple hundred people watching him, right? What do you think? You guys got any estimates? I think a couple hundred people, right? I think Clips' estimate of like 20K people being on Kick, period, is probably right. So I think a couple hundred people watch him. Okay, so that percentage of 16K is what? Do the same thing to the clips and shrink that down to whatever it would be, whatever percent that is. So 16K, 200 people, really. What would that be? A 16 times like 200, 16 divided by 1600 divided by 200. Is that how the math would work? And then you apply the same thing to the bigger number, and then what do you get? That's how much real clipping. If we just want to, let's just assume similar numbers.
Average is about 33,000.
And Nick Fuentes, I don't know if there's any view bot involved with him. It's hard to assume there's not, though. Hassan, there definitely is.
Viewers live, and then it says like in the same amount of time for April, he's already gotten 700,000 views on his content.
2K is way higher estimate than mine for all of Kick. What is your estimate for all of Kick?
Long and short form content.
See, like, they're missing one of the biggest numbers, which is understanding. Like, Devin Nash mentioned the view botting before when he was talking to Eddie, but he doesn't have a strong understanding of how bad it really is. Like, he's not talking about it for the clipping at all, that it's view botted, even though we know it's heavily view botted. Well, botted for the clips.
This is disingenuous. The person that wrote this article, well, I think they should keep doing work because they write interesting things. I just encourage everybody to write interesting things. They're probably not in this field in the same way. So this, for example.
Bro, you're so overrated. He's so pretentious. He thinks like Devin Nash is like thinks he's like some expert on this. Again, he's barely catching up, and he's doing content on a thing that no one cares about. Not only has this already been covered by PewDiePie,
No, because I used to
in a
be-
better way, in a funny way, in an interesting way. Not only that, but it's also something that's already proven to not be something people are interested in, like market tested, that no one cares already.
Is not correct, right? This is a false equivalence because Hassan
Is
might
this
have
like,
33,000
let's compare, I don't know, 12,000 views? What are his normal views? What are his normal views? Are these good for this video? I guess, yeah. YouTube's looming existential threat. It's about the same as he normally gets, I guess. I don't know. About the same as he normally gets. The gaming industry one got a lot. It's just, you know what? I've just realized his content type is synthetic, right? It's like his type of content is synthetic content.
viewers at one given time. So when you go on his stream, you see, oh, he has 33,000 viewers.
Like, there's almost no value to watching this.
But that represents a snapshot in time. There is, in fact, like a churn, and the churn is going quite quickly, so that the end of his stream will actually represent a unique viewership of much, much higher. The number will be way closer to this number. Also, that 33,000 viewers is just counting like one stream. He streams every single day for tons of people.
I get his point, though. He's saying, why are you comparing average viewership versus total viewership? That's what he's saying. Yeah, okay. That is a dishonest comparison. It's apples to oranges. Correct. That's true.
So in reality, his like total live streaming exposure, and that's most likely true for clavicular as well.
Well, I've found that before too. Like, if people say like I have like 10 viewers or whatever, it's not like I have 10 viewers. It's over the length of the stream. People come and go, and it's however many people, right?
Why the?
That's the point he's making.
The name. It's so hard to say. The viewership is actually equal. So this is like not a very good representation of.
That's true. That graph is kind of pointless.
This concept. You can't like really pay attention to this. This is kind
PewDiePie mogs Devin Nash. He hella does. Look at this. 2.8 million views on his version. It's already done the numbers. Like, his topic he's talking about has already been done by a person that's bigger, and it's done better. I don't know.
kind of like a critical mistake with this article. But
And it's funny. Like, it's interesting. It's funny. And it's 17 minutes versus an hour.
But the foundation of it, which is like the clip economy, is
Like, this could be so more concise. It's so long. It's so long and so empty.
and it's being gamed.
It is nice he did the numbers, right? That's cool. I appreciate that. But that could take 2 minutes to explain. This video could be 10 minutes.
That's good, and I think that's true.
If you just edit out your goofy laughing and everything like that, well, you would save 10 minutes.
And I think like a
Am I
much better
wrong?
way to sort of interpret this is just to see this here, just to get an idea of like, okay, well, these are like
Let's
all
see.
the views that just Kick is doing that show how much of like your social media experience, your interest media experience is being dictated by this. So I
Who here actually watches any of these clips? I don't watch clips like this at all anymore.
do agree that we're in a
So-
clipping economy. And in my post on X,
That's wild to agree on that. I think more and more people are just not watching these things anymore. And they're tuning out. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think more and more people are tuning out. Like, don't you think the trend, like with the people going back to the old internet, and isn't all that stuff indicative, implying that people are getting sick of this and they're just over it? Because most of he's not even confronting the fact that a lot of the numbers in the clips are fake. By and large, they are. Just like he brought up with Kick. Like, how much research did he do to not realize that they're botted, that those numbers are botted?
I ended up saying at the end, like my conclusion here was straight up like wherever you stand on it, streaming, live streaming, and kind of content creation in general, it's just a much more gamed ecosystem now, and it will remain.
It's not an ecosystem at all, bro. It's a bubble. It's just a bubble that's serves other purposes. There is no streaming market anymore. That's the thing to really realize. There is no streaming market. There isn't one. It just doesn't exist.
So there is no way to really police this behavior because it hijacks the algorithm. Like we talked about how the algorithm kind of perceives like importance. I guess you could have like individual employees at these companies like ban the individual
It's why just get out of those platforms, man. It's time to be done with that.
People, but it'd be like very weird and like very hard to do. So there's no, so like live streaming, like streaming as relates to Kick, and it's just kind of a gamed ecosystem. Like there will be very few broadcasters that come up in the next few years that aren't utilizing this strategy. Now, notably, there are broadcasters that are coming up not utilizing it. I think the biggest example of the one is the video that I did before this, which was an analysis on the burnt peanut. And the burnt peanut is a person who is, to my knowledge, not using that clipping service.
You think the burnt peanut is not astroturfed? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yet. He's doing a couple other tricks. Not like, for example, he has a 24/7 stream online, so he hosts the 24/7 stream when he goes offline. The 24/7
yeah, that's the trick. That's the trick. Burnt peanut, I've actually seen his dumbass clips a bunch of times.
And then host him when he goes online. So that is kind of that's set up by his agency. They're real smart guys. And a lot of top streamers do that now to not churn viewers, so that the AFK viewers like sit at the bottom of that stream, and then they kind of
right, which is why I came up with the hosting feature on my website. Same purpose, right? To try and keep the numbers. I mean, to try and have a place for entertainment, and also why I'm working on the VOD thing, right? Same idea there.
Continuously rehost themselves. So you might have an AFK viewer for like 4 days that still counts as a viewer, right? Because he just left his computer on or something, left his TV on. So there's a little bit of that, but like Burnt Peanut's not gaming that system, and he's like the biggest streamer on Twitch right now. So it's like there are people that can still come up by not utilizing this, but it's like it's like climbing up a mountain of ice without the little ice picks. Like sure, there's like some guy that might be able to like dig his hands in and just like
that's what I'm doing.
Right? But like overall, like you're gonna have to utilize this system to be competitive.
There's no such thing as competitive, bro. These people, like you said earlier, are boring. Nobody's watching them. What's happening is streaming overall is declining, and they can keep doing these tricks to... It really bothers me that he doesn't know how botted the clips are.
Which kind of sucks, I think. I mean, that's kind of iffy.
That really bugs me, but he doesn't realize how fake it is.
So we're now in the clipping economy. That was like number one. We are now in the clipping economy. And like for the comments,
just keep going.
As a result, they're kind of added into algorithms and they suppress it down. I don't know. It would be hard to differentiate between like an actual viral topic and one that's being farmed just by the way this works. But to get content to do...
Live viewership doesn't really matter, and there's more way to get content for a lot of clips. Most people follow everything through short form. I don't think this will change. Well, see, that opinion also comes from the fact that you're believing the numbers are real. Right? So, of course, if you see all these botted numbers, you're like, yeah, most people are watching clips. But really, I mean, it's not quite short form content. I think what people watch is stuff like Kino Casino's compilations on YouTube. Like, they do watch the edited version more, I think, like YouTube. YouTube is just killing the viewership. I mean, it just has actual viewership and nowhere else does, really. That's really what's happening.
Do clips these days. Most people follow everything through short form. So if you have heard of a broadcaster like Asmongold, like you've probably seen like some kind of clip of him rather than like watch his live stream. I don't think this will change. I don't think that real brand power comes from like live viewership. And for that matter, I also think that brand power doesn't really come from short form either. So,
he's figured it out, but he hasn't figured out anything, right? He's like, oh yeah, I guess nothing happens from short form, so
I think
it's all
most
fake,
of these
bro.
people on
You
this
got
list
it.
are going to be people that we don't care about in 2 years. Like the
That's all
difference is gonna
fake,
be
correct.
The people that are creating authentic, long-form content, like whatever you think about Asmongold, and I'm not here to pass a value judgment.
Really, we're gonna say Asmongold is somebody with people.
I just gotten out of that style of my life. I want to like champion everybody. I want to like be the like at the highest levels for anybody that's actually doing anything. Okay, for the most part.
Yeah, roll my eyes. Roll my eyes, man. I tried to tell you about Kick. You can't even apply to the thing, bro. Come on.
So from a pure marketing perspective, you look at a creator like Asmongold, and this dude is like consistently hitting 7 to 8 long form 20-minute.
Like I have trouble believing this guy isn't just like everyone else and just cares about numbers and number brain coded, and you know, why would I think anything else?
Videos every single
he
day.
seems in the bubble as you can be.
Plus, he's part of the clipping system. Okay, so like in terms of brand authenticity, like we're going to be hearing from Asmongold. He's right here, by the way. He's got the 66 clippers, 2,000 videos, and 70 million views, which I think a lot of those views are just his own views on his long-form content. He's going to address this out in a week's ago. For the people that are doing authentic long-form strategy, and like they are really thinking through their marketing plan and their brand power, and they have like a unique message, more so I think they'll be around. In terms of the ethics and morality of this, I think you've got two perspectives. The first one's going to be the one that I think most people have, which is this is astroturfing content creators and it's creating false ecosystems.
True.
I think
that's correct, yes.
That's a perfectly fine way of looking at it.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's
correct.
It's very true that like a content
Totally
creator
fake.
that is interesting by like the subjective definition that most
Nobody's
people will look at them
watching
and think
it.
about. Like, oh, that person is interesting, right? We'll just get blown out by the massive trumpet that is 60,000 clips from a totally uninteresting person, or it's 10,000 or whatever the number is, whoever the influencer is, right? And that influencer, by virtue of the fact that they have a paid system behind them that is generating all this media, will just get propelled to the top of the algorithm in all the ways that we explained in this video. And astroturfing is a term that means like you're just kind of creating like a false campaign,
which is going to push people away from the algorithms, bro. It'll push them to other ecosystems.
We are worse for this being the case, and I think they're perfectly within their rights to think that. And I try to stay out of like the personal opinions, but I would lean more towards that direction than I would the next opinion, which is like, well, it's a new age marketing campaign to drive viewers, especially like for kids.
Yeah, right. I agree. Okay, well, I'm glad at the end he sees reason and he doesn't think of it as a just fine.
To drive viewers to itself.
Right, he leans towards the other one.
Okay, I can see that from the perspective of a marketer. Like, again, like this is a
it's dumb though, because you're killing long-term growth of the market. You're killing the market to grow a specific thing now.
And like, were I at the, I guess the
they're killing the market long term.
One of the only other influencers that uses his full name, NMP. He's a live streamer on Twitch, and he posted something that I just like. I wanted to include in this video because I just didn't think about it. I was like, oh, this is actually huge. So he posted this. I'm curious, with all of these clippers and them getting paid to do so, aren't these many hashtag ads? So he's referring to the FTC guideline that says that if you've paid for somebody to do content, that needs to be an ad. Like, you need to disclose that's an ad. So do they not need to disclose they're being paid? And that's a federal requirement in the United States of America, but you've got to do it. You might see like those hashtag ads for any kind of like sponsorship stuff. I do. So my job outside of making these videos, and this is just fun, right? My job is to I support brands. I work for brands, and I build them big influencer campaigns, and I pay influencers to talk about products or talk about services that these.
He's got a point. Yes, it should be an ad.
And we make the brands a lot of money, but we have to put hashtag ad on every single one of those videos that we do because they're sponsored videos, and the FTC guidelines require us to communicate that. So Nick kind of brought up like something I didn't even think about, which is like, why aren't all of these paid clippers required to do that?
Yeah, it's a good question.
And the answer is because like we're operating like a gray hat area of marketing right now, where this is just not being considered. So this is kind of
but it will be considered.
Big deal, right? Like if the Eye of Sauron were to turn on this, and like what's interesting does like this or something. I'm gonna put this ad.
Okay, so he's gonna say he's gonna take 5 minutes to say yes, it will be considered.
To be very clear, that is not.
He's the slowest guy. I don't mean to be rude to him, but he's the slowest guy at making a point I've ever
That's not
watched.
delineated on yet. Like, we don't know. But what we do know is that like for influencer-based content that is sponsored, or content sponsored by brands directly, or things like that.
I'm just looking for anything interesting, bro. Anything interesting from this hour-long video.
You gotta disclose it. I do that for thousands of points. Like, what please.
So his answer was yes. Okay.
Like we talked about earlier. And live streaming especially is now like a totally rigged game, because there is no way you are a 10 viewer, 15 viewer person, and you're not utilizing these strategies. And look, I just want to talk to there are a lot of small content creators that watch this channel. I know you're not hopeless, okay? Like, you could go get a couple of your friends together, you could go get 2 or 3 people, and you could go make some clips, post them on different platforms on different accounts, and see how they do. Will you get 2 billion views, and will you be clavicular? No.
Bro, everybody does the clipping, and none of them get anything, bro. I got my own plan, okay? I got my own plan. I'm sorry. I'm not going to just jump into the... Like, he's saying jump into the fake pool and join them. While as it ruins everything. Why?
No, but will you meaningfully increase the amount of viewership and exposure you have relative to your own work that you...
YouTube seems the most likely place to do it. It seems like if you want to actually increase exposure, it's YouTube.
Yes, you will do that, right? So I don't want anybody to lose hope, because you could definitely boost yourself by doing like some miniaturized version of this. But certainly, like, in terms of like, if you want to go out there and be like the top percentage of people, it is a rigged game now. And content creation in general, like across like a lot of social media platforms, is going this way because of services like we talked about, these Discord servers and things.
Which means we need to get ahead of that and see what's coming next, because this is eventually going to burn down. I don't see how this is sustainable long term. It's not, right? Am I wrong on that? If it's not sustainable long term, then the real thing you should be looking for is what to do next. What's going to be on the come up post all of this? That's what you should focus on. If you're the little guy and you want to know what to do, focus on what's going to be next.
Things like that. And
you need a new idea, not to just copy other people. You need something new.
That makes you feel, I mean, like you are within your right to feel it. For me personally, like, I don't like to get involved these days in this.
He's super commie, bro.
Stuff, as far as like my personal opinion.
My job is to educate. You barely did that, man.
2 reasons for that. 1, I'm out of the game. Like, I like
barely did
that I could be here and post videos like this, because this took a lot of research to do.
I can't. That's insane. That's insane. You could ask Clips.
This took me several weeks to figure out.
That's
exactly.
dumb.
Quite literally was it $5 a day.
Dumb. Everybody, you could have asked Clips and had that in 2 seconds.
And stuff like that. Otherwise, just enjoy the stuff free on YouTube. Whatever you got to do, whatever you want to do. I appreciate you just for being here. Honestly, thank you, everybody. We will see you again next time for whatever crazy video we think up next. Until then, goodbye.
He doesn't even talk about the bottedness of the clips. I don't know. Nor does he make a hard focus, nor does he really figure out that Kick is doing it for stake. more than they're doing it for any other reason. The biggest things, if he did some real research, he always talks about doing research. He has like a team supposedly that supposedly also does research, but he never knows anything. I don't know. If he knew that the tiers of getting paid on Kick as a streamer, that there's different tiers and you make more money if you're a stake-related streamer, if you're converting people to gambling than if you're not, would that change his opinion on stuff? What if he knew that? How come he doesn't know that? It's wild. And he like paints himself as such an expert, like all the through the whole video. He's like, maybe they're not in my market. Blah 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 blah. Okay, explain why PewDiePie did a better video on this than you did. And it's wittier, it's shorter, it's witty. I said witty already. It's short. It's to the point. It's funny. It's watchable. All right, let's get into Hayarigami now. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry for that. I hope it was someone interesting to check that out, but I don't know if it was. It probably wasn't. I probably wasted my time there. I thought maybe he had something in an hour-long video that would be new to us, but I guess we're just not the casual market, right? We're just not the casual audience, so I shouldn't think of us as, I mean, like something that is geared for them would have any value to us. I made a mistake there. Sorry about that. I'm going to pick up the pace though, and we're going to play Hayarigami 2. We're going to do the science path. Let me get my wiki up and everything, my walkthrough here. Are you guys ready? Do you guys remember what happened last time? Who remembers what happened last time? Show of hands. Hold on. That's not the right one. Here it is. Show of hands. I don't see any hands. Okay. See any hands. What's that? I want to see that. An image in new tab, please. Okay, hold on. How do I oh, I've already switched things. What's backwards? Go back. Craig Reeds tears a rift in the space-time continuum and summons pink-haired anime girl cyborg army after failed publicity stunt. Rift Chaos, cyborg invasion, Robo-Waifu uprising reported. Oops. 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 Carl. Carl is there and very shocked about it. Very good. Maybe we gotta be a little careful, huh? Gotta be a little careful there. Alright. Thank you guys for putting up with that. Anybody new? Sorry. We are going to get in the game now. There, that's my card game kicking off right there. Your card game? What are you talking about? Speaking of, I still want to do a card game tournament, guys, or like at least play some of it, get some play testing on that. I don't know when we want to do that though. Maybe next week. I can try to force you guys to play next week. I don't want to give up on the card game. We gotta play or something, or else I'm gonna forget everything. I forget everything. Is this just quiet? Oh. Seems quiet, doesn't it? One volume mixer. Maybe my knob isn't working. My knob's not working. Hold on. Turn it all the way up. Ah! The version I was working on. It's my card game kicking off right there. Okay, Gio, I don't know what you're saying though, bro. I don't know I'm missing some kind of key component to understand what you're saying. I'm missing something. It has the riffs and all. I think riffs are cool. Too loud now. Ears. Alright. Here we are. So, Yukino's dead husband, Kasuga Keiichi, did he really kill himself? Or was it a murder? That's where we start. The Linda army arrived first. Huh. Oh, I see. Nice. I see, very cool. Okay. I don't know why I ever bother watching Devin Nash anything, bro. My mistake. Okay, let me check what I'm supposed to put here for the game. For the science route. Man, I'm pretty excited though. I'm hoping we save Yukino. Linda Nation attacked Imperial, then Imperial Yokos. Imperial Yokos were the second one? Huh. So what happened? What does Face do? What are the... How does that work? Okay, let me open something, set something up real quick, and then be ready. I have the new version of the thing somewhere. Where? Question. Folder. Yeah, here it is. The guy changes like lots of things every version. Let's see. Offline. This one. Okay, did I open it twice or is that fine? Okay. And then this too for the word lookups. So that, and then I think we're good. That we look stuff up. Okay, and then set this up. Okay, so far, what happened? Well, it was yesterday. So I mean not yesterday. Wednesday night. Watch that. I don't think if I do a recap, we'll be there all day. So, we're not doing the recap for once. We're just gonna jump into it. I think. The system acts with super robots and stuff. They're all different uploads. They're on the run, but won't say from what. I see. Oh, you mean they get there on the run from something else? I see. That's a good idea. Okay. Here's the walkthrough. Okay, what are we supposed to do? Okay, for the science route, it's murder first. Murder. And what basis do we have for that? The medicine. They took the medicine. Yeah. And we took the medicine. You want to take the medicine. You want to take stomach medicine right before you kill yourself. That doesn't make sense. So, that goes along with murder. Well, what was the motive? Who has the motive? Yukino. You say Yukino. It says the detective too, that's weird. The feminist detective, Kamo Izumi. No, it's Yukino. Well, let's say worst case. Let's suppose worst case. Let's suppose that, yeah. Just hypothetical, okay? Let's say if she was the murderer, what was the motive? Well, it's the insurance money, right? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Science route. So it was a murder for insurance money? So he killed a murder to get the insurance money that he was going to leave to take care of his family? And I don't think Yukino is somebody that would do that. It's hard for me to believe that she would do something like that with no regards to respect to his family either. But nonetheless, that thread in reality has something to it, right? That logical thread has something to it. And maybe there was someone malicious that tricked her. Don't know. It's not that I'm doubting her so much as I just want to pursue the possibility that it could have been a murder. That's clear, okay? I mean, clearly, there's no supernatural stuff in this world, right? Now, that's why we're doing supernatural second. That's why we're doing supernatural second. Oh, is my head tracking not on? Hold on. Ah, it's busted. Okay, turn it over. Oh, it's off. Oh, fuck. Okay, I gotta go into the desk real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Start. Would I have to restart this thing, or is it gonna work? Head tracking, go. Head tracking, activate. Nothing yet. Come on, head tracking. I need my chant working. Yeah, science, bitch. Science. That's about how I feel about science too. Yeah. Let me restart it. And restart it. Hold on. Okay, face track, please work. Obviously, supernatural stuff is not real, obviously. Right now we'll go to the science route here and see what's the first thing we have to do. The next question is about Kagure. We can get S rank. Oh, I hope I get S rank. You know what we got last time? We got like D rank, didn't we? But we're hopefully going to see something new today. I mean, this whole path is going to be new, isn't it? I went the other way the first time. The occult, we went into the occult route and then we got a bad ending, is what happened. So this whole route should be different. Today's whole day should be different. Okay. What was I doing? Head tracking? Is it working? Yeah, nice. Nice. I thought you got a game over. Yeah, we did, but it was a whole ending, and then Bro, did you watch it? Yeah, it's a whole ending, and then it says game over after. If you see why, if you see it, you'll see why it works that way. Of course, there's nothing like supernatural for sure. So somebody had to be behind it. Everything is human action, right? So there has to be someone that did it if it's a murder. Should be some clue that they did it. They had to use some way. That much we know. So there's got to be some way we can explain this rationally, logically. Right? Okay, That's my conclusion. So all this is going to be new. I got to read it all today. It's fine. Good morning. Who's saying good morning? Kagure? Good morning, Chief. What's wrong, man? You're just staring off into space. Nothing, man. Nothing. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Is he? I don't know. Today he seems off, man. Like, color's not right. Doesn't look as bright as he normally does. I mean, you can tell looking at the guy, he's a tough guy, right? But I don't know. It's worrying because he's normally a strong. His spirit's normally good. Good Kagure. Okay, here we go. We gotta. I think we say cold. Yeah, it says either cold or did you eat something? And then lovesick. Lovesick is not the right answer. Now it doesn't give us marked for either of these because even though GM Kagure. That's one meme we got from the Blaze website, huh? The GM thing. Now, I was on Blaze today, talking to JT. JT I still like. I still like Colby. I like JT and I like Uncle Funk. He's working on a new game. He was vibe coding a game for, like giveaway things, which is, again, it is, the economy there is definitely going to be a giveaway economy. That's definitely true. That's definitely true. Speaking of crap, I meant to raffle away I meant to raffle. Oh no, that's this week. Sorry. Okay, so start this week. We are gonna have a Linda scam card raffle. Wait, I was supposed to do it at the start. We're at the end of the week now. No, is it next week? Next week. When was I supposed to do it? It was during this coming week. Did I skip a week, or is it this next week? Anyways, starting Tuesday. What I want you to do is give me your wallet ID to be I need your crypto wallet. It needs to be on Polygon. So just a MetaMask, whatever, right? Get a MetaMask wallet or on one of those things. Give me your wallet ID, 0x, whatever it is, and put it in chat. And starting Tuesday, and you'll be entered into a raffle to win Linda scam cards. Also, Tuesday, I plan to have the leaderboard website up. Maybe, I don't know. We'll plan to have that too. So look forward to that also. Look forward to collecting cards. Look forward to collecting cards. That should be live Tuesday. If it's not, it'll be live next week. It'll be half built. If it's not done, it'll be half built. If it's not done, it'll be half built. Okay. Did you get a cold? Did you eat something funny? You get a cold, Kagure? You get a cold, man? You think so? What's the captain doing now? Something going on? If Kagure's got a cold, then it could kill the rest of us, huh? Sure. Sure. It's probably true. I don't know about that. I'm just kidding. But it really doesn't look good, huh? Huh. You can tell? His face looks tired. He sighs. Isn't it? He sighs He sighs with an exhausted look on his face. Well, recently, guys, I've been having bad dreams, and I don't have a fever or anything, though. I don't have a fever or anything. What the? Kagure, this is the captain. Kagure, what are you, like some kind of fragile maiden now? You sound like some kind of princess, some kind of pretty, preppy, prissy princess. Well, I don't think so. So I don't mean to sound like that. Have you tried changing your pillow? Yeah, I tried that. No luck? Yeah. Um. Well, it's like, I don't know. I'm having trouble falling asleep. There's a lot of noise. And then when I finally like wake up in the morning, or when I finally fall asleep, then I get a bad dream and I wake up. Huh. The worst situation than I thought. Kagure is often scared, right? But he's usually unfazed by it, I would think. Maybe his lack of sleep's hurting his judgment. Huh. Seems like the ultimate enemy of health is lack of sleep. Lately, I've been seeing daydreams too. Daydreams, he says. Huh. Huh. Well, I haven't seen anything like that. What are you seeing? Huh. I don't know, like, there's this lady in black standing by my pillow. That's strange. Like a ghost or... That's strange. When I think of ghosts, I think of ladies in white, like a sheet. Huh. I think that's the standard, no? What are you saying? What are you saying, Captain? Why is he freaking out like that? Relax, right? Relax a little bit. What? Captain? I'm not like a child or something. We shouldn't believe in spooky stories like that. Imagine if civilians heard about this. Really freaked out about that, huh? Huh. It kind of seems like he's denying it, but the fact that he's denying it so hard kind of makes me think he believes in it, no? So the girl, she says anything? Well, I mean, it's a dream, right? He says, like, your turn's next. It's creepy. That's a that's a creepy dream, huh? Yeah, I think so too. It's just a dream? Dreams are just dreams. Sure, maybe they have some kind of reflection of the subconscious, but I don't know. It's impossible that this dream, like the woman standing by his pillow, means anything, right? It's not precognition. There's probably some reason he's seeing that dream. So what would that be? While I'm thinking about it, um, Kagure laughs at me in a, he laughs at me. Sorry, Chief. It's just, I didn't mean to make you worry about me seeing a weird dream, that's all. No, it's okay. I, you should know yourself the best. It's got a Kagura talking. I should know myself the best. And it's not going to get away the investigation, so I'd like to go with you today. It seems like, it seems more like he's worrying than I'm worrying. I still got to train myself more. So, Chief, where are we going today? Well, I was thinking about going to the landlord for Yukino's place. I want to stop by there. Chief, what are we going to ask this time? Well, I want to check about Yukino's room again. I need permission to look into so we can check out the room. That room? Yeah. The painting that was behind the mirror, I'm still thinking about it. I don't know. For some reason it's sticking out to me. Yeah, it's a creepy painting. I don't know if it has some connection to Mr. Kasuga's death. GM. Well, more than their husband's death, maybe the death of the residents of the room. Too many people have died there, no matter how you think about it. Yeah, it's not just a coincidence, right? How many people die in a room before it's not a coincidence anymore? There's a reason why that room is known to be cursed. There's a reason why that rumor spread. So, is that painting connected to the rumor? I think so. I think that way of thinking is strange. Huh? Well, oh, sorry, that's me asking him. Do you think it's weird that I'm thinking that, Kagure? No, Chief, I believe in you. And with his supportive words, I ring the chime. For the landlord. Who is it? It's a different female voice than the normal one. I'm with the police, Kazami. I want to talk about room 202 in the apartment building that you guys own. Well, that's her first name. Shizue, maybe? Hold on. Is that her name? This lady. Shizue? Yeah, it's Shizue. 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 Is Shizue home? I'm sorry. My mother isn't well right now. Seems like it's Kozeki's daughter. Well, it's just a talk. Could we talk with you? Or sorry, it's just a talk. And we wait a little bit, and the door opens. Now, she looks different from her mom, but I get like the same feeling when I see her as her mom. You know? I don't know. You can see how they're related, right? Her face is rounder, though. The daughter's face is maybe more, bowl-like? No. Fruit-like? Watermelon-like? More like a ball. But they have similar faces. Similar faces. Sorry for interrupting you. I'm a detective, Kazami. And me too, I'm Kugure. I'm Kozeki's daughter. Is it Washiko? Wako? Wako? If there's anything, I don't know if I can help you, but come on in. Ah, there we go. Kazuko. We bow respectfully and we follow her inside. So is Shizue not doing well? I thought it was too early for her age, but I fear that, what is that? Amnesia. She might have Alzheimer's. She might have amnesia. We're saying, okay. Might have Alzheimer's. Or delusions. Her memory's going. Not happening. That's a wine head. Grapefruit, watermelon, yeah. Oh, really? I'm sorry. No, it's okay. Come on. Do you guys remember this part? This part is... We're in like a different route, but we've seen this part before. It's a Japanese room. She opens the sliding door, and Miss Kozeki is there laying down. Totally different than the last time we saw her. Totally different than the last time we saw her. She's looking up at the ceiling, with her eyes wide open, staring blankly. Mom, the detectives are here to talk. They'd like to talk to you. You understand? Dad, did we see that before? No, not now. Not now. The woman in black is looking. Look, can't you see her? Woman in black. Her old frail, branched-like arms point towards the ceiling. I follow it, and I don't see any woman in black there, of course. Mom, there's no one there. Come on, Mom. No, they're looking at me. They said you're gonna be next. Right? You said that. Now, isn't that interesting? Didn't Kagure say the exact same thing? That's what his nightmares... They were saying in his nightmares? It was the exact same thing. Huh. He's trying to like get her up, and she gives up, and sighs and shakes her head. She turns towards us. Yeah. Sorry. She's like this now. But last time I met her, she was fine. Yeah. It happened, it was 2 or 3 days ago. Now she says, she just keeps repeating that the woman in black is watching and she's the next to die. Woman in black? Uray's freaking out. Look at that. Uray's freaking out. He's got balls of sweat on his head now. Yeah. And she's always pointing where no one is. And she says things like, there's a severed head. Didn't Kagure say that? That's what Kagure saw, wasn't it? Oh. And she says she hears someone calling her in the night, and she gets violent. Severed head. Wait a second. I look towards Kagure without even thinking about it. Did Kagure say something like that? Kagure's looking back at me like he wants to say something, but he can't. Woman in black, severed head. Next, you're next. Hey Riot, welcome. We just started. Welcome. No, don't be bummed out. Good night, Gio. We just started. So what's happening right now? I don't know if you remember from last time, but we had to determine what we thought. And we decided we think it's a murder. We're going to investigate it as a murder. So we're doing the science path. So we went to see the landlady, and she has like Alzheimer's all of a sudden. And she's like laying in her bed, pointing at the roof and saying, "There's a woman in black there. You're next to die." Which is all stuff Kagure said, too. It's all stuff Kagure said, too. Woman in black, severed head, you're next to die? Her symptoms look a lot like how Kagure is. I mean, looks like a lot like Kagure's symptoms. Sure sounds the same, doesn't it? It says you went live 1 billion years ago. I'm dying. Why are you dying? And 2, first I covered a Devin Nash video. I did go live 1 billion hours ago. We're almost 3 hours on. Wow. We did go live forever ago, yeah, but we didn't really do anything. I watched some Devin Nash video. We talked about streaming, that kind of thing. Nothing. If I regret doing it, I thought it was gonna be interesting, but it wasn't. So, frick. So we just started playing the game now. Just started playing the game now. Maybe it's because of their difference in mental fortitude, but Miss Kozeki is much weaker. But otherwise, a lot of the points are the same. Now, we know why, right? It's he's possessed by the painting. But we're picking the science route, so they're going to have some, like, science explanation for that, maybe? We're doing science route first, then we'll do supernatural route. Now, I don't know if we can do both of them tonight, or this morning. If we can, I'll try. But I have no idea if we'll be able to do it or not. It depends how long this takes us. But if this doesn't take us too long, I'll do both. Shinny, hey Shinny, welcome, man. We're talking to some old lady about. Apparently, she sees severed heads and some lady in black telling her she's gonna die next. Kagure saw the same thing too. Jian. Okay, a severed head where there isn't one, and voices where no one's there, as well as the lady in black saying he's gonna die. I asked the daughter. Went away from her and asked the daughter. Actually, I want to check out room 202 in the building you guys own. Do you mind? You're still investigating that? Yeah, kinda. She nods slowly. Not really noticing my non-committal response. Alright, just wait a minute. Here's the key. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll take care of it. I know, it would just be a comfort, but, I can't help but say it. But could it really be a curse? He means the end part where he said, I'll take care of it. We're back at this haunted ass building. Did Gio said if we're gaming this afternoon or what? I don't know. He might still be, he should still be able to hear me maybe. Gio. Are we doing games today? I think he was planning on doing that. I think that's why he's going to bed. I know he was planning on it. I would assume, yeah. He ain't saying nothing but a gifted me game. Yeah. I think he was planning on it. I would assume it's a plan unless he says no. I don't know. I still can't accept the stupid game. One second, let me try again real quick. I don't know why. It's like when I click the thing, what is the game called? Something. What was the name of the game? Steam gift. Shell Shock Live. Shell Shock Live. For some reason, when I try to add it, it just like goes to my account. I don't know why it's busted. Open. Yeah, it just goes to my account every time. I don't know what's wrong with it. Ah! That was the trailer. I didn't mean to play that. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I mean, you know. We are games today. Something tanks. We are games today. Tier count is good though. Tier count is good though. What do you mean? Well, every time, no, I mean what I'm saying, sorry, what I'm saying is I click accept gift, okay? And it like opens up the setting page for my account. Your gift is now, it says it's in my Steam library, but not. Maybe it is now, so, because this time it said Shell Shock, no. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know why it's fucked for me. It's like it redeemed it, but it didn't. I don't know. I'll figure it out before we play, though, somehow. Ah, don't do that again. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know why it's behaving like that. Radbound knows this game. Let me go see. That might help me not die. Right? New MC Dingus track in Stowe. It's a banger. Yeah, oh yeah. I have one too. Hold on. Well, play that one and come back, and then you can listen to mine. Play that one and come back, and then we can listen to mine. Gio had us make a song. Gio had us make a song. I'll figure it out, Gio. I don't know. I on your end, I don't know if it still counts as a gift or not, or what. All I know is it acts like I got it. Your gift is now in your stream game library, it says. And then actually though. The first time it like was loading credentials and then like timed out. And then I'm trying to open Steam and it refuses, I guess. Is my Steam open? Yes. Okay, open. No, man. What's wrong with my Steam? It's on my end for some reason. Yeah, check if it still counts as a thing. And then, an error occurred while installing app 0 connection timeout. Yeah, it acts like that. I don't know why. I haven't figured out why. But it's not, I mean, it's clearly my end for some reason. My account's like cursed or something. I don't know. Oh man. But I'll figure it out before we play somehow. Okay, we are what now? Kagure remains silent the whole time while we're walking there. I mean, it's not much. What can you expect? Kagure and the landlady, Kozeki. Two people without much in common at all have the exact same weird thing happen to them, right? The same strange events troubling them. And I think maybe it's because of Miss Kozeki being so much weaker. But maybe that shock. I mean, of course, it's shocking. Expectors. Need to blast death metal. I got my first like on SoundCloud. Officially SoundCloud artist. Nice, nice, nice. Add that to the resume. Bro, I would like people. I mean, I don't know why I know, but I don't think I even have a follower on my thing. One of these days, though. One of these days. I don't think I even have a follower on SoundCloud. I have how many out? How many? Yeah, I don't even have a follower yet. I have 20 tracks though. I have 20 tracks. I linked it on the Discord for Blaze, but I guess nobody ever checked it out. But I guess you should expect that from Blaze. That's the lamest thing about Blaze is like none of the streamers there check out people. Like they pretend like they're like a community, but they never do anything. Like they just I don't know. It's pretty lame, right? They show you attention when you first get there, maybe, and then they never really do. Kind of fake, kind of lame, kind of not real. You have a SoundCloud? What? Link it? You don't have a SoundCloud? Yeah, I have a SoundCloud. Oh yeah, I want to listen to the. I didn't save it. Hold on one sec. I posted it on the Blaze Discord. I made it so people could have it and like play the songs as for their streams, right? So they could play it that way. But none of them checked it out, I guess. The Carl pictures? You see the one with Linda looking at Carl? And then all the yeah, the Carl ones are just a smiling picture of Carl, yeah. And then there's also, if you look at what one is it? Look at the art for, which one is it? How did I pass it? No, it's don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Look at the art for Don't Waste Your Time. Look at that one. That was pretty funny. Okay, and then oh yeah, so I made one too. I made a BB Jess whatever song too. Let's listen to that real quick. Real quick. I'm gonna smoke real quick too, I think. While we do this. I see your gift now. Now I see it. Thank you, Joe. I think it works now.
Screen glow in the dark. Yeah, I
Thank
see
you.
you lurking. All tap quick, but it's already working. Chat moving fast, but she clocked your name. Said it once out loud, now you in the game. IP ghost, but she laughed like you. Every little move, yeah, she got the root. Camera off, now she still got sight. You can run offline, but she live all night. You hear that pain? That's was your last mistake. Every step you take, get assistant away. Heartbeat sync to the stream delay.
Nice, 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 nice.
Hit okay, yeah. You can hide from BBJ. No escape, no rest. Every click, every breath. She's a shadow in your headset. You can hide from BBJ. She don't miss, don't guess. When she locks on
I gotta pack another bowl. I'm packing another bowl real quick.
Back alley links, private tabs disguise, different usernames, but she recognize. Voice in the mix like I know that tone. You ain't never really browsing alone. The nation pop, now she got your trail. Breadcrumb path, and you set the skill. She don't chase fast, now she takes her time.
Good night, Gio.
Attention bill.
Thank you for fixing it.
You feel that light, yeah, it's closing in. Static in your head like a phantom pain. Try to pull the plug, try to disappear, but the stream's still running in your ear. You can hide from BBJ. No escape, no rest.
Ow.
Every click,
My thumb in
every
my eye. Be
breath.
careful, Gio.
She's a
Jeez.
shadow in your headset. You can hide from BBJ. She don't miss, don't guess. When she locks on your name, yes, game over. Say less. Offline don't mean you're free. She got echoes in your memory. Every screen turn into her face. Every silence she fill the space. Saying